Ladies and gentlemen, ballers and ballerettes, welcome back to another episode. We are in full load, number 14, with StrikeFirstMagfed. What's going on, everybody behind the veil? How's everybody doing tonight?
Hello there, hello. Good day. Happy Sunday to you all.
Your intros are getting better and better.
Sunday fun day. Thanks, bro. Yeah. Yes, Sunday fun day it is. S.O.LO, unmute yourself.
My bad.
There you go.
My bad. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, bro. It's
So
good
low,
to have you guys
Don,
here.
what up?
Yeah. Before it gets any sweeter, because it's probably going to get a little bit sweeter. Let's see your beautiful faces.
Yes.
Oh, number 14, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
Let's go, baby.
Look at all. Yeah, thank you, Ryan, for being in chat. Appreciate you. He's always on standby. Explore paintballs in the house. Thank you. Hey, Rabbit Carnage. Thank you so much. Savage
Carnage, what up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so this is bittersweet for me. I've been in contact with you guys off and on, not so much, but it's been in my back burner of thought of getting you guys on the show, asking Magfed questions, Milsim, topics, whatever, because you guys are, you packing it pretty tight. Like you guys know your role, you know where to go, you know what to do. It's impressive to see you guys in the Magfed group page that's out there on Facebook. And you guys are posting, squad up, where you guys at? You know what I mean? A little bit of shit talking, some cool little banter going on there. Like it's real cool it's really cool to see. Really cool to watch, the comments, and they're unloading and whatnot. But before we get into all those details, I want to catch up with Blindspot. Blindspot. We were hanging out last night, and we were just getting ready for the show. We were at the bar. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good.
Blindspot, what up?
I'm doing pretty good. Been mainly working and also working with cattle. And I got covered in bullshit. Literal. I got covered in bullshit.
Yeah, literally.
Good old cow was just standing beside me, and he wagged his tail and took a big old shit all over me. I had to shower right after that. So I was just like, I guess I could say, yeah, I'm covered in bullshit.
Yeah. That's pretty close to the guy, eh? Getting shit on. Holy crap, man.
Yeah, literally.
What else are you keeping up with?
Mainly been getting ready for our trip to Colombia.
Oh, 2027. Hell yeah, that's going to be awesome. We got some information for that too to share. Maybe we'll watch a video or whatnot. I was actually talking with S.O.LO or Jonathan about possibly them being interested. Did you want to ask them something before we carry on with the show, and I can start talking about origin story stuff?
Right now, my mind's a blank.
Okay.
John a blank.
Anything, because they might be going. Anything you want to ask them?
Ooh, I'll save those questions for later.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, let's make it sweet, but not too sweet. Get diabetes. Boys, Alex, Jonathan, Xavier, you guys know Papa X, Jay-Z, S.O.LO in the house. I appreciate you guys for being here. So
thank you for having us, bro.
On, guys. Yeah,
we're
Thank
excited
you for having us, man.
Man, the season's just kicking off, man. Started with two games out of our region, one in San Diego with X, D Rich, Ben Tobin, Dump Truck, and Pat. So Ghost. So we're moving right along. We're posting our schedule. We're excited for 2026. Cool. We got big things on the schedule.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Listen, we've been following you, Alpha, for quite a while. I know. I would say almost from maybe your beginning, or at least our beginnings, 5-6 years ago now.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
we played with you at Operation Honey Badger 10.
Honey Badger, yes,
the
indeed.
Last game there. So it was good to see you, and I'm glad to see you're moving on up yourselves. Your team is rolling.
Thank you.
Forward. So we feel connected to you for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like it is bittersweet, like I said. You know what I mean? Like we got some good history. We're still gonna make some more history.
That's right.
With the rest of the squad. This is just another bridge that we could create amongst each other. You know what I mean? Like we're not too far away, but it just seems so far away.
That's right.
From each other and whatnot. So what are you guys keeping up with? What's new? Papa X, what you got there?
Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for having me. I don't really know much about you, so this is going to be a phenomenal experience for me because
Excellent.
I've only been balling for 3 years, and I've
Fair
been
enough.
traveling with Strike First, since I got in.
Mhm.
So this is going to be a great experience to learn about you and your team.
Excellent.
What's up with me is everything under the sun, brother. Because I'm such a
Love
deer in the
it.
headlights in this community.
Yeah.
You see how hard I be going on them posts all day
Yes,
long,
sir.
right?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. You're
man.
not.
So
You can't be scared to say a little bit of banter. That comes with
No,
the
that's
sport, man.
right.
This is
yeah,
street ball. What are you guys talking about?
That's right.
exactly, man. Just don't, again, don't take it personal, and let's not get personal, right? Let's just keep it
Please.
straight
Yeah.
Hey,
paintball.
you signed the
'cause-
waiver.
yeah, exactly,
You signed the waiver.
You they coming in at 285 per second, man. Come on, stop playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
Please.
everything is under the sun for me, brother. I'm a deer in the
Mhm.
headlights. I love it all, so I'm
Hell yeah.
tapping into anything and everything I can when I can, for sure.
Mhm.
Oh yes.
I love that. Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate. That's a good sentiment that I fully relate with, especially like starting on my first days playing paintball and then getting into Magfed, because it's either you start as a operator rental or you don't, or you just get given a fucking awesome TMC Elite or a TMC Magfed marker back in M17 days,
Mhm.
Imperiuses, like shit. Like we come from somewhere, and fucking knowledge talks, and experience really shows the light. Like you guys are, like I said, like having you guys on the show, it allows me to see the light. You know what I mean? I am the deer in the fucking headlights here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just shining on me, man. Like shit.
Yeah,
Where's my
man.
sunglasses?
I have this picture from when I went to Decay of Nations when I actually met S.O.LO and Jay-Z, and I was working the hopper on the EMF 100, bro. And
Cool.
it's a nostalgic to see it because how I transitioned from that to what I'm doing now, man. Like it's damn near funny, but that was just two sweet years ago, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like time flies though. Like shit.
Oh
It's
my
been-
gosh,
it's
it flies.
How fast it's gone.
Yeah.
Dude, I got these guys frequent flyer miles, bro. In the 2
Yeah,
years
man.
we've been flying to events. They've been coming to the
No
East
way.
Coast, to the Midwest, and
Yeah.
like for X, just outside looking in, it's crazy because I didn't start flying till maybe my 3rd year, and then I was just to Cali to Dominion. So I know that feeling, and to hear it from X, it's like a breath of fresh air. We've been in the game.
Cool.
A lot of people been in the game for some time, and it's like it gets kind of stale. But then when you bring new people in and they're experiencing what you're experiencing, it's like nostalgia for you. Like, oh shit, I'm back in the game. I'm back in the game. It's like new life blood,
100%.
As a team, we talk about that a lot, don't we, Solo? Is constantly not just growing the team for the sake of growing, but picking people that it's going to re-energize those that have been doing it for a while. And it's given us the longevity, I'll tell you that. To be a team, to be just about all the same guys with some growth over 6 years, it's amazing, and it's a testament to picking the right people and putting them in the right circumstances.
Exactly. And it's all I highly believe in timing. You know what I mean? Like there's a time to everything. Being behind the bunker, creating a team, when not to, who you're recruiting, who could fit the shoes, who wants to actually be there, who's given the time, because when we go out and travel, and you guys can contest to it, traveling together, it's a lot more better.
Yeah.
Like if you're going on your own, everybody loves like, oh shit, you're here alone. Awesome. Come chill with us. And that's just the way paintball it works. But when you fucking go together, God, there's a different experience there, man. You can mess around, you could joke around, people looking at these like, obviously these people are traveling together. And it's like as a out person looking, when you see a group like because I used to play a lot of sports, and we used to travel around co-ed and do some provincial type. I felt that when I saw other teams roll together at these tournaments, and they're like, buddy, being real loud, like fuck you're an idiot, man. Grabbing drinks at the fucking store, like get the fuck out of here, like shit. So when I started playing paintball, and I'm traveling again for this sport, paintball. I'm like, fuck, I would have never known that it could bleed in this specific category of sport, which is recreational, because we are here on our own choice.
Totally.
That's why it's a recreational sport. This ain't no fucking beer league. Just because people like to fucking chill out, there's some of us that actually, take a little bit more seriously than the rest. That's where the banter comes in.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that's where your experience comes in, though, because you hit a good point. You've done the traveling sports, you've done organized sports, and I've done it all my life too. I was an junior Olympic soccer player. So for me, in building this team, it's always been around the idea of how do we be a real team? Yeah. And reflecting on the experiences I went through in doing all that traveling with a team. When we do it here, and X tends to be our chief togetherness officer on our group chat, making sure that even those that are unsure if they could afford to go to this event or can carry the weight of the traveling of this event, we're pushing each other to see how we can come together and go together to these events, because it is much better that way. Much better.
Absolutely. I absolutely love it. When we show up with 4 guys, it is a wonderful feeling. But when we show up 12 deep in someone else's city, man, it's almost like we dragging our balls through the dirt. You feel me?
Right.
Like we here, like we letting everybody know, from the waitresses to the gas station.
That's
everywhere
right.
we go, they know that Strike First, and they looking at us sideways like we're some sort of military force doing some special operations in their town.
Right.
No, we're just here on some fuck shit. We just here on some fuck shit for 2 days. You feel me? Pardon us.
Yeah. 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 And that, doing that shit, doing this podcast and actually traveling with Blindspot and my teams, convoying, and then meeting up with like-minded people. We fill voids, man. We can't have the one guy that wants to go out and just chill. If there's too many people wanting to chill, this ain't a game. It's beyond stalemate at this point. We need action. You gotta get the fucking there. We're all fucking tired. Okay, let's fucking enjoy our day, because tomorrow might not be promised. Let's get the fuck out there. And I like that shit. And when I see guys like you, I'm seeing the media, we're traveling around and meeting all these other new people, because it's such a wide, everybody says it's a small community, people. Yeah. But when you really get in and you're looking out and you see the ripple effect of paintball, you're like, fuck, we're not far and few. We're too much in many.
That's
you know what I mean? And there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
There is.
There's
maybe too much. I'm getting a headache.
Not too much. I think there's a ton of room.
We need more,
especially in MagFed. We should continue to try to grow the niche sport. There's a lot of room for it. There's a ton of opportunity for those that don't want to run around and dive and slide and shoot 1,000 balls a second. There's those that want to be more strategic and approach things in a team manner with a ton of communication. There's ton of room for that.
Yeah, man,
for sure.
Togetherness. I preach it every single day, man. Togetherness in all of
100%.
it. Yeah, we're a brotherhood.
It's what makes the sports. Yeah,
absolutely. The times that we show up, it's a brotherhood. When we put those markers down and we're sitting around that bonfire, dude, the brotherhood is just it's unreal, man. When it's time to go, it'd be sad.
Can we just live here for a moment?
Exactly.
Just let us stay here an extra week.
An extra week, please. You feel me? We'll shoot the markers in the backyard. Fuck it. We don't need a game. We just need to be here together.
We just want to be here. We'll just set up targets.
Man. It's always so phenomenal, man.
Fuck, I love that. Well, we're getting into some really good topics here, and it's starting up with this origin, and I love origin story.
They're always the best.
It's my best. I love hearing people's adventure that leads them to paintball, and then they pick up Magfed. And you're like, I am born again,
and then they fall down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, then it's a rabbit hole, and some other people maybe Magfed's not your thing, right? And you pick up a speedball, you're like, oh, I'm born again. Well, shit, that's paintball, man. We need you. You you got a destiny here, man.
Yes, sir. 1,000%.
Now scream it to the world.
Yes, sir. Hey, you right on the nose, Alpha. You get him on the nose with it.
I'm losing my voice.
That's some real shit, bro. Real talk.
Yeah,
Who's going
100%.
first? Who's going first?
Well, listen.
Shit.
Yeah. Go for it.
I think there's our individual origin stories, and then there's a team origin story,
sure.
right?
Yes,
so,
sir.
X.
How did y'all meet up then? Like, obviously, it's gonna be on a paper field, but like, how did that process go? We can start getting.
So you want
that.
you want me to go first, Jay? Since I got the least amount of time.
Through. Yep, 100%.
Okay. So the way I got introduced to paintball was, well, for one, I do HVAC for a living here in Phoenix, Arizona. And I was on a job where I walked into this guy's garage, which he's on our team. His name is Pat Ghost. I walked into this guy's garage to assist him with some HVAC services. And on this wall, this guy had all these damn guns. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, man, do you know something that I don't know? And if you do, please let me know. So long story short, man, I'm sitting here at this guy's doing HVAC services on the clock. This guy pulls out a bong and he's like, hey, man, you want to rip the bong? And, you know, I'm big time cheaper. So hell yeah, I want to rip the bong. Yeah. Just don't tell my company. You feel me? So, man, I ended up sitting at this guy's house for 4 hours, dude. And I was only supposed to be there to perform like a maintenance on a single unit system. Bro. 4 hours I'm on this guy's at his house. Long story short,
together too.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Long story short, he invited me out to go paintball, and I had never been paintballing in my life. I'm 39 years old, bro. I go out to my local paintball park with him one day, and from that very day, bro, I have been completely hooked and locked into the game in every facet. Like, it was interesting. You made a comment earlier about timing. Again, you hit it on the nose, bro. At that time, I was working for a company that I didn't want to work for. I had just split up from the lady. So I was like, man, I'm trying to do something with myself. Paintball, bro. And I've never traveled outside of Phoenix, Arizona, outside of California and maybe Las Vegas. I've never been to the Midwest in my life, bro. I've never been to the East Coast in my life. So my man Pat introduced me to it, man. I've been turned up ever since then. That was 3 years ago.
Woo. Dude,
I met S.O.LO and Jay-Z. My first big event, I go to Decay of Nations.
It wasn't Decay of Nations.
Nah, it was Dominion. It was Dominion.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Dominion.
Cali,
Yep, exactly. I'm at Dominion out there just putting in work with the operator. Didn't know no better. Met these guys. They walked up to me. S.O.LO ripped his patch off of his vest, and he put it on my vest. Man, I felt like I was anointed. Ooh. I felt anointed. Man, first time it ever happened.
He's on the one knee, ladies and gentlemen. He's on the one knee with his head down.
Exactly. I was so
ignited.
The Magfed, the shroud of the Magfed comes out. I dump thee.
I felt this light. I felt this light. You feel me? I see the light hit me, and I was turned up ever since then, bro.
Oh yeah,
and it shows, man. Like when I see you guys individually, and I'm seeing your posts, you're repping the team that you're being recruited on, for whatever big game and Magfed. We're gonna get into that topic here soon, later on here. But when I see that, and it shows, everyone appreciates that type of connection and that love and the attention in it. Like people get hyped off that kind. It's like, okay, well it's obviously still alive. Like where were you? Like obviously you took a little break, but it's still going to be the same if we take a break from it or not sometime in the future. Like because
1000%.
When you really dive deep in it, and it's human nature. We get bored right away of fucking shit. I don't know if we're all actually ADD or ADHDers, right? You pick up something, you become a pro at it, and you want to move on. Like, I want to do something else. Like, and I get it. I want to take a break from the sport. Like, that's where that break comes in, because you've done it long enough. You've seen the worst. You've seen the good. You've seen what love you could get from playing paintball, and even on a fucking team like you guys. And I always see that because it's in human nature to take a break naturally from some things. So if we rewind like 2,000, 5,000 years from now, people are designated to do certain things. You're a hunter or you're a fucking gatherer. Are you a healer or are you a fucking picker? Are you just an assistant of some sort?
Yeah. Are you a fixer?
Are you a berry picker?
Yeah, Alpha, you're absolutely right, man. Like that's what I like when I got when I got into this and S.O.LO gave, honored me with that first patch, and I've done all of this traveling to places that I've never been in my life and mingled with teams I've never even knew existed. The amount of respect that S.O.LO gets, because of his tenure in this, it's phenomenal, bro. Yeah. Because I'm with a legend. The legend be lacing my boots every time we pull up to an event, what not to do, where not to go. You feel me? So it's like he knows when we get there, let me go and let me know.
That's right.
Yeah, that's good.
And so that's amazing.
Yeah. You guys, what's your intake on that one too? Following from what Papa X was talking about, up and coming, starting the team, starting as a player, your origin story.
My origin story, well, for me, it was about 2020, the beginning of the year. I had just broken my ankle. I was recovering from that. I get a phone call from a good friend, and he says, "Hey, listen, I got this hobby. You want to get into it? It's paintball." And I said, "Okay, tell me about it." And he says, I found this different style. It's Magfed. It's more tactical. It's something that I think is more fitting for us. And I loved it. With the broken ankle, we decided to order my first TMC. And once I healed up and was ready to go, I had the marker, done up the best way I could. And we went out there, and I loved it ever since, just not just the tactical side of it, but the ability to mod your marker the way that you want it, set up your outfits the way that you want it. And then to me, the biggest bug that I think has given me the longevity in this is my background is in operations and management, and especially people and teams and scaling businesses. So for me, immediately my thought is, how can I build a team? I'm not going to be the superstar, but how can I build a team of stars that can come together and we can be this, what we call a true team, right? And to me, that was the mission that I set pretty quickly into my paintball career. It became this mission of building a team, getting guys together and trying to build it in a way that can make an impact in the scene. And so far, I think I'm successful. I love every second of it. Whenever I'm feeling those moments of maybe taking a break, they remind me that we have a schedule, we have events, we're a team, we got to get things done, and you're going to love every second of it once it's over. And it's
accountability, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Accountability, baby, all the way up the board.
S.O.LO, so what are your intake on that one?
Oh gosh,
fucking legend.
Let's go back.
S.O.LO
the good L word, the good L word.
Give them
you know what I mean?
years so they know you're
I turned 31 in 2015, right? My brother's like, come on, let's go play paintball, right? I'm like, all right, yeah, I played it before, whatever. So we go to this little shit park somewhere in Midlothian, Illinois, and I get my ass blown away by some dudes that were Magfed, T15s, Vortexes, MCS Rap 4 shit. I'm like, oh. So I told the wife, I need a paintball marker. I need a
so-and-so amount of money just for something.
I'm like, I need an A5 for Christmas. She's like, what's an A5? Don't matter. Give me the money. Buy it. Whatever. So then I'm saying to myself the whole time, man, there's gotta be a way that you can feed the marker from underneath. Fuck that hopper shit. That's dumb. That looks dumb. I want to be Milsim, whatever. So I start doing my homework. MCS. They've got the Vortex kit. Pressed order, bought it, 5 mags. I'm like, oh shit, I am elated. I'm like, I couldn't even imagine it. I'm like, wow, all right. So my first time out in Magfed was like when the winter broke in March of 16. So then the following August, the first ever ODIL Magfed 01. I'm like the only person that still plays paintball that was at that one. I still have the flyer and everything. First time I ever played Magfed paintball, organized Magfed paintball. Caesar, who else? My God, like Ghost Crew. Like I've been in the game since 16. And I didn't really start traveling. I didn't start travel to the first Dominion till like I was on my first team, Soldiers of Havoc, but that was back in like 18 or 17 or 18. But anyways, so I got hooked on Magfed by getting my ass shot off by some locals, but that put me on, and I would never live that down. That was before First Strike really hit, like before the First Strikes really hit the market. But once them things hit the market, oh my God, man. Oh, let me check my credit card balance.
It was like the
wallet
wallet gets lighter. Suddenly your wallet's lighter. It's like,
absolutely.
Hey, what are these?
You know?
My wallet got lighter. What's this in my hand?
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to take a break yet.
Wait, what?
No, when?
They got me again.
yeah, man. So like, man, I fell in love with it, and like it's that military, that strategic, that tactical movement. It's not just going at it, throwing your body at it. I mean, people do that, but ultimately there is strategy, there is team play involved in Magfed. That's the part that I love the most about it.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, everybody that's in the group chat, in the chat box, watching now, watching later on, we have a start question segment at the end of the show. Any questions that you are going to ask these guys, it's not that we're ignoring you. We have a start question segment at the end of the show where we ask
answer them at the
your
end.
question. Yeah, we answer them at the end, and it's about the show. It's about us. It's about our guests. It's about anything that you want to learn from these guys because there's a lot of knowledge there. So if you can, go to the chat box, ask questions. We're gonna start for later on. Okay, so we're gonna move on with some more questioning here about what's the basics for SFM. Like, what were the basics and what were the bases that you were working off creating StrikeFirstMagfed, and how did it bloom into getting more players that are like-minded like your individuals?
Yeah, the basis I think we've touched on it over and over again, but it's being a true team. When you think about how teams are built and how they work, that's what we kind of use as the baseline as to who we are. We release schedules, we have our events, we attend our events, we have rules within our team on how our behavior should be and what our uniform standards are, and we approach things in that light, and I think that's really helped us. When we started, we took the military approach, a general, a sergeant, a captain, but it didn't feel like it had legs to go the distance. Being a team and uniting in that way, I think has set us up for a long run. And it gives clarity to everybody about what we're doing here. You have a schedule with 10 games for the season. Well, one of our rules is you have to attend 50% of those games for the season. That's part of being a team. That's part of taking on a hobby. That's part of taking it serious, right?
I like that.
And when you have those standards, I think you shed off the people that can't withstand that. And you gain what I feel like we gain is we truly gain players that are ready to do this, are equipped to do this, not only financially, but from the commitment standpoint, right?
Yes, sir.
You want them to be committed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and also the basics, starting a team, like everybody knows what it feels like being a part of a team, what it took for them to be there. And also starting a team is also a different lens to, look into, because some people don't, love brother, some people don't know that type of work that it took to get to that point, right? Yeah. They just see the structure, they see the program, they see how they can be a more productive player, but there's some heavy organizing in the background.
Yeah. Listen, we love the idea of saying that we're not a bunch of guys that want to play paintball. We're not a gang of guys. We're a team, and that's very different when you look at it from that light. And the way that we look at our geography with now 20 guys across 9 states in our country. The way that we look at it is we're not going to do chapters or divisions, right? We're 20 guys belonging to one team. We have one schedule, and we unite when it comes time to play at that one game. Yeah, and that allows us to be way more cohesive and more strategic and communicate way better. when we hit the field.
We
Ultimately,
are most definitely a brotherhood.
hopefully winning awards or even just playing great together.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Kind of going back to what you were saying earlier, Jay, about understanding characters and building the team. You know, Alpha, there's individuals on this team that have very specific roles, and you know, they were put in those roles because they have the ability to execute those tasks. Like my man Carnage, this dude, his logistics and understanding the field before we even are able to sit down before our team meeting. This dude comes with 3D printed overview of the field. We got guys that are specifically making it rain on your head top. You know, we're not using any hoppers, but we're spraying 3,000 FSRs on your head top. Like, so it's phenomenal to be able to see how there's specific roles for individuals. My man Cheese to sit back and give us coordinates and communications from all over the field that we're not even at type shit. So it's amazing to see how this team is organized, man.
When you have people specialized like that, it allows you to introduce a whole bunch of new things to a team, right? How does a drone play a role in the team? How does Aries Alpha as a communicating feature work as a team, right?
We have a guy on our team that's on. We have a guy on our team
helping us understand how to build that. Yes,
sir.
Engineer.
We got. Yes, sir.
So like dynamics is very important, and I was like, that's what I was going to ask here right after we get through the basics and the basis for your team here. But you know, we're already getting into the role aspect of being a different type of player, and that's your forte. If your forte is raining, putting lanes down, ropes into the lane and putting heads down like a heavy gunner, like Blindspot. He's my heavy gunner. He's the guy that fucking puts the heads down and allows guys like me to roll in their fucking face, surrendering them.
Bunker.
You know what I mean? Like, and then Blindspot he's definitely not scared of the front. And then when you got dynamics in play as a player for the community or the team to be, like a productive member of this paintball society, right? Like, what are your roles in Magfed and open class? Because you guys go to some open class or no?
Yeah, we definitely
like the heavily scenario type open classes, because that's what we do. We don't want to do a regular open class because we play that shit at our local field, which is called walk-ons, right? Everyone shows up and we fucking shoot each other in the fucking
usually we just do that's just practice to us.
We don't want to go 30 hours, 20 hours, 15 hours out of our way to a game that we can do at our fucking home field. Like we don't want to do that. That's not what we want to do here. We want dynamics.
We want that important for us to
use our capabilities to win a fucking game, like Blindspot was saying, and it's very important. So, what are your thoughts on roles in MFOGs and open class?
We are in communication with the generals way before the game even starts. So, hey, this is the number of guys that we got coming. We're confirmed we'll be there. What, we kind of asked them, what would you like for us to do? What is the role that you want our team to do? At that point, then we have, we're mission focused. We can decide how we want to move to accomplish the mission at that point. So we're not just out there Magfed against hoppers. I mean, we go to Mad Max at Blast Camp in Indiana, and that's an open class game. So we don't just throw bodies at the situation or just, go to the tape line. No, it's not that simple. We're better than that. We're more strategic than that. You let us know what the objective is, and then we figure out from there. Again, the way our team is broken up, we have guys on specific roles. So we're not just throwing our guys at the front and hoping they hit bodies, because that doesn't even make sense. You're going to waste paint. You're going to waste time. People are going to go home unhappy, and we're not going to win any awards. So we get in touch with the command staff early before the game even gets there, and we say, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're capable of. We know what we need to do. Put us where you need to put us, and then that way we stay on the general's mind, and then we get the results. So it's never an instance where it's like, we got Strike First going over there, and then you don't hear from us no more, or we sent a bunch of guys in black jerseys over there. No, it's not that. Guess what? On the list, on the hand card, on the mission card, we have Strike First over here going to get the downed pilot, and they're going to go get him, and that's just what it is. So, in terms of the big games like that, even in Magfed, same thing. It's like, okay, what do you want us to do? What is our role here? Because we're not going to fly 10 hours somewhere. We're not going to drive 12 hours somewhere just to be out there
no.
shooting paint, just like you were saying.
Yeah.
Alpha, just shooting paint back and forth. We can do that locally. We're going to be a part of this mission. You see our names, our comments on the games. Hey, we're coming there to do work. So people already know. People are, hey, Strike First coming. We need you guys. We were approached 3 different games.
Got to put in the blood,
we
sweat, and
need
tears.
Yeah. So that's how we approach that there, and we strategize around that. Okay, guess what? X, we got you. We got Ghost. Who else? We got D Rich. You guys are gonna flank the right side. We're gonna shoot the gut. Then we got our other guys over here holding support, pulling security. So we know what we need to do. It's organized.
Yeah.
And the fact that they trust us, to show up and execute what they want us, what they expect from us, right? I myself am a designated sniper. I don't do any close quarter combat, right? So
word?
Word. So when these guys are reaching out to us to come and execute these tasks at the game, it's because they know we got long range shooters. It's a couple of us, Ghosts. Even though we have CQB guys, they can play from 50 yards out and still get knock heads off. So they know, and we have that expectation of handling shit from a distance, and it's a wonderful feeling when we show up because they know we here.
100%, man.
Let's not forget to shout out not only a member but a sponsor of ours is Hornet, right? World record, Guinness Book World Record holder for longest shot with a paintball gun.
Yes, sir.
I remember reading something like that. But is he one of your squad?
He's on our team. That's
no way.
He's our drone operator too. He operates our drone for us, man. The kid is a genius. The kid is a genius.
Overwatch 100.
100, bro. He is a genius, man.
Yeah.
That's one hell. That is.
Listen, that's the idea. Build a team of stars. Individually, they're all stars on their own.
Yes.
All we have to do is come together and be cohesive. That's all we need to do. There's no ignorance here, right? Everybody,
none at all.
Do what you do, do it cohesively, right?
We're all.
It's been a gem. It's been a gem for us.
Yeah, it's fucking phenomenal, man.
Shit, man. What's carried on here? Blindspot, what do you got to ask these guys? Anything on top of your noodle that you want to get into? Any
Honestly,
details?
I can't hear Blindspot, so just translate.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was like, shit. I totally forgot about that.
God damn it. Okay.
Do any of your teammates have anything unique? Like a unique marker? Like a unique marker. We'll say.
Jonathan, he's asking if you guys have a unique marker amongst yourselves. Like, what's your unique marker?
Yeah. So, first and foremost, we got my boy D Rich. He bought the second or third EMF 200 that was in America.
Oh, really?
And he bought it on the spot at a game when Planet Eclipse only brought 5 of them to America. Jay-Z doubled back a couple months later, bought the #1, the first Planet Eclipse golden gun on their dog ass. That's the first one in America. You feel me? And then not to mention my boy Menace, he got everything that SAR produced. Everything that SAR produced, or Karma
Tech. Yep.
He got it all. He got the bolt. He got it all.
Whoa!
He got the whole fucking kit, bro. When he show up, I'd be like, this dude is a dog. Damn.
You got all these markers, yet you're only shooting one.
Like,
bro,
chest harness, bell. Get in there.
Yeah, I think uniformity and markers, no, right? It's use what you're comfortable with. Build it how you want to build it. And when you have guys like this that love the sport, they're going to have 3 or 4 different loadouts. There you go. Different loadouts for different situations, right? So, we love it. I mean, use whatever you want as long as it works for you to do what you want to do.
No, absolutely. Back off of what was X was saying. We were at, what was that, EMR? We were at Freelancers just recently, right? And my EMF 100 goes down. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like a million miles away from the piece that I needed. No, it was like a little custom piece.
And it's on the counter.
I'm like, Jesus
on the
Christ.
counter.
Yeah, I left it.
Exactly. So then Ben Tobin, dump truck, he's like, yo, you want to run my T15? and he's got his EMF, and I'm like, I don't really, fuck it. Yeah, cool. I go out there and I fucking knock off some heads. But I'm going to be honest with you. There's no marker like your marker. At the end of the day, you could use anybody else's, but if you're not comfortable with it, it's
That's
just,
right.
So then X is like, I'm like, man, I'm about to go in there and get this 200. Now, Planet Eclipse, their representative was on site. I'm not throwing nobody's name out there or anything, but this is a true story here. So I go to the guy and I say, man, my marker's down. You wouldn't happen to have this piece? He's like, yeah, no, I don't have that. So I was like, okay, how much for the EMF 200? Now, at an event, you're thinking the vendors are going to be like, hey,
they're wanting a bit of money.
Magfed. They're going to take care of you, right? We're there shooting first strikes and all. They're going to take care of you. Nah, he's like, he gives me retail price. Now, mind you, they had one on the inside of the field of the pro shop. So I said, you know what? Idea. Let me go in there. I said, hey, how much for that EMF 200 on the wall? Guy gives me a price. It's about the same as retail. Then I was like, he's like, what can you do right now? I said, what's the best number? I'm not going to say the number, but he gives me a deal. I said, yeah, hell yeah. Give me that. Pay for it. Cash on the spot. Sold. Take it off the wall. I walk outside. I swap my barrel. I swap, little pieces here and there. And I walk back in front of the Planet Eclipse guy. And I say, see, this could have been your sale. This could have been your sale. Instead, you wanted to go the high route and try to flip it for the most. That's not how you do it. That's not how the community does it. I felt so disrespected. But hey, I went back out there, and guess what? The EMF 200 was mine, and I was working it like a part-time job. So
bodies. I'm talking about out the box was getting bodies. I was like, oh shit, the man's realized. that shit was lit. Oh, it was so lit.
I've always been a T15 user. This golden EMF is my first EMF ever. And I haven't used it yet. It's in pieces right now. I'm getting more pieces anodized. I want to make it as gaudy as possible. I want it to be as gold as possible. It's not my style, but because I have it and because it's there, we're just going to
treat
make
it like
as
gold
as possible.
Because it was the first one in America, we're going to go ahead and treat her like she's the first one in America.
That's right.
Stop playing
with
her.
It's already beautiful.
She's not going on a shelf with me. She's going to.
This ain't fair. You're already beautiful and you're putting makeup on. Now look at
as much as possible.
He's putting that BBL on that motherfucker.
That's right.
Yes, sir. That muzzle top BBL.
So wait, I gotta ask Jay, is she gonna make an appearance? She gonna make an appearance in what is that, 0 hour?
0 hour, that'll be the place. Yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled.
When you see the glint, it's too late.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
And that's my first long range rifle ever. I'm much more of a CQB close range, mid range player. So this is my first. I get to put my supremacy on it. Never used that on a marker before, so we're gonna put it together. We're gonna enjoy.
I love that.
We went down to Sinaloa and they showed us how to do it. The cartel showed us how to do it. So.
The cartel does it full auto the whole way.
Full auto.
Yeah, that they roll full auto only.
Yeah, that was the biggest lesson I told Solo was, in here your single fire is not going to cut it in their type of CQB abandoned facilities like that. You really need that quick 3-round burst minimum to get yourself through those hallways and into those rooms and things like that. But it was a great time. We learned a lot. Ton.
Yeah. I got that Hellfire switch, man. 20 BPS. Yeah. Don't tell the ref.
Yeah.
I got the same one.
You ain't listening correctly, man. This is only 10 BPS, right? Right? Wink, 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 wink.
Bro, absolutely. Single fire. Y'all don't know what you're hearing. It's single fire.
Yeah.
That's how fast I can pull my finger, man.
It's semi-auto.
She loves me.
Yeah. Blindspot, anything else you want to add?
Do any of the fields you guys go to allow melee kills?
Jonathan, he's asking if you guys, the fields that you go to, allow melee kills and what the rule is for it.
Hey, you signed the waiver.
You signed the waiver.
Yeah. That's our favorite thing to say, man. This is one time, real quick. This guy comes out of nowhere and we were battling, we were pressing these little fucking bastards. And he's just like, holy, I wouldn't shoot at kids. Like, they signed
the waiver.
There's like
they
three of
signed
us.
the waiver.
100%.
There's three of us that said that, you know what I mean? But it's not like I'm not saying like we hit these kids like a lot. Like, we know when it's an explode because you're obviously gonna walk away because we got you, man. Like, we got you, man. Like, you're not watching.
We're not trying to scare the kids away.
You're a rental. I understand that, it's an easy kill, but you got to learn like to watch your last, man. We're there.
Honestly, to that, I have in all my years balling, I have yet to see a rental that close up front where they're getting melee killed. It's usually more experienced players, but with the MFOGs, it's there's no minimum engagement. There's no minimum. So you got first strike and you're 2 inches from me, you're gonna eat it. You're either gonna turn around and shoot me, or I'm gonna put my barrel in your back. Either way it goes, that's how it's gonna go.
No surrender. I ain't taking surrender. You're shooting me.
Nah, we did fold one time, fellas. Let's keep it real. Come on now.
Maybe more than one.
Okay, well on my dime, we folded once.
Shit. So
I've
never surrendered. No, it's not to say I've
no, not surrender.
I never take a surrender.
We allow
me to kill
fuck out of here. If you haven't shot me yet, you're getting shot.
Exactly, bro. Yeah,
and they get salty over it. I'm like, okay, well, then you got to be a good teacher. You got to be a person of knowledge.
Yep.
Leave out their emotion. Be emotionally intelligent. Explain yourself why you messed up where I shot you, and this is the reason why. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I got you. So there's some people out there that get salty, but it's good to explain yourself too at the same time.
That's right.
Yeah. Anything else, Blindspot, before we move on? There's a couple things I'm going to ask about the training aspects.
Go right ahead. I got them.
Okay. So we were talking earlier about, training, prepping, stuff like that. We were sugarcoating the whole aspect of it. But it's one of the things I like to get into is knowing that who I'm interviewing are Magfed people, and are you training? Magfed training. Are you in your house? Are you clearing rooms? Are you watching the threshold? Are you attacking the apex? Are you switching shoulders? Are you going high ready, low ready? Are you getting at the door on your knees? Are you grabbing and going slowly at the doorway? It's a doorway with a slit and it opens up. Are you aiming there? Or do you think you're okay? Like, you're playing scenarios in your mind or not? Like,
I think we all are, right? I think
yeah.
In our own
and
way.
If you're not, exactly. And if you're a Magfed person, if you're not training in your own house, like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Exactly. Yeah. So what? So now that you got that in your head, tell me what your thoughts on that too as well.
So I'm always changing up my loadouts and just trying different things with my guns, just for different. It's like different classes, right? But I'm always cutting off the lights in the basement, or if the kids are asleep, I'm going through with the flashlight, and the laser.
Yeah.
It's kind of silly, but at the same
real
time,
quick banger in the rooms while they're sleeping.
I used to.
You just clear out. It's a dynamic entry, like
the
old times.
Smoke.
But if my daughter's awake, I'll do it in her room easily. But the thing is, like,
bang her out.
Right. Quick.
Yeah, got it.
But for me, I'm always clearing rooms, and when there's downtime, I'm doing laundry or something. I'm always, hey, I'll take some time out to do it. And within our group chat, our group chat is very dynamic. It's not limited to just event stuff. No, we're always posting stuff we see on Instagram, little videos here and there. We're always looking at different tactical movements and or tactical gear, seeing how
even motivating each other with things we're doing. I get pictures of these guys with their gear on running down the street, right? So it's somewhat motivating.
Yeah, 1000%. We us guys here in the Phoenix region, about a week before we fly out to our game, we go chrono our markers. We're shooting at 100 yards. We're setting up targets in the middle of the desert. I had a guy comment on one of my threads telling me in the desert and I'll get to my local bro. The next game I go to, I smoked a dude from 85 yards out right in the middle of the neck. I'm going to keep on training out here in the desert, bro, while your shit collects dust. You feel me? My boy D Rich, he be out here. My boy, we in the desert, bro. My boy D Rich be out here running with his dog with a 25-pound weight vest, bro. Like, my boy D Rich be out here getting to it. So training is absolutely critical for sure. We're always engaging. me and Solo will FaceTime each other because we get so geeked up before the game that we're unpacking and packing and walking around like, am I going pistol? Am I going long range, Danny Ainge? So we definitely get to it
What
as a
style
team.
do I want to play? You know what? I'll just bring it all
exactly.
down.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
Anything else you guys want to add to that?
Not just training, but getting your gear right, cleaning it, making sure that it's tip top, making sure you're organized.
I couldn't agree more to that, man. You can train all you want, and you don't know what you don't need to look down every fucking 5 seconds. You should know where everything is at.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Muscle
you don't need.
memory.
You have to. Your eyes are more important than anything. If your eyes are not straight, and you don't know where everything is at, that's where the home training comes in. That's where you should have your stuff on. Don't just pick up your marker and pretend you're clearing away. Like put everything on.
Put it all on.
Pretend. Alpha, go ahead.
Alpha, we go back. In our chat. I mean, every day for us. It's proper preparation eliminates piss poor performance.
That's right.
That's why we're able to show up. That's why we're able to show up in each and every one of these events. And like Solo was saying earlier, we have our handprint in anything that's going on when it comes to Magfed. Any big game in any region, we have our handprint because we totally believe in proper preparation. I mean, we as grown men, we practice it in our daily lives, right? Like we have business owners on this teams, right? We have fathers on our team. We have youngsters on our team, and we all practice exactly what we preach. If we can't show up prepared, we're going to get smoked, and that's not how we have. That's not the business we're running over here.
That's right.
No. We when we're together, we want to take it easy, but everyone can contest to the fact that when the horn rings, the whistle, screams. You change.
It's
go time.
Oh yeah.
You as a kind person are now an angry person, and you're there to shoot
the civilized part of you.
I am no longer. I'm a savage now.
Yeah.
Alpha, you got it. One of these days you're gonna have to catch the famous Jay-Z countdown, bro. The fucking countdown.
When I tell you I'm coming, I scream so that you could hear me.
Dude, the countdown is real. We give motherfuckers 4. We give them the countdown right from where we're at, counting them down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're coming, motherfuckers. Bro.
I love it.
It's so fucking lit, bro, because when you're 10 yards from the enemy and your captain is your general is counting that shit down. Oh, bro, it's lit. It's so lit.
You're telling us to experience the Jay-Z countdown? You're going to have to
experience
chaos
in my head.
The war cry.
Sure. It's
the war cry.
I'm sorry.
Or
the war cry?
Salgoel. It's called Sagloing.
Yeah. So in our Cree culture, because we're Native American, we're part of the Cree tribe up here in the Great Plains of Canada. So in Cree, there's a Cree word that we use. It's called Sagawe. And when we Sagawe, it's a war cry, aka war cry. So when we get in there, like even if we have white guys on our team, you know what I mean? And they scream and they scream around and whatnot. We're all screamers and whatnot. But it's like the same thing when you're talking about like, the countdown. Like over here, like when you hear a specific scream, like the guy's fucking probably Native American. He's going in for a fucking kill. He's going in to die and kill someone at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Kamikaze. Exactly.
Kamikaze in this motherfucker.
Yeah. It literally when you hear Jay hit that countdown, it get the energy in the atmosphere. The fucking bushes start shaking because we're hunters. Like we're 9 deep in the bushes, man. The bushes start fucking shaking. It'd be lit. It'd be so lit.
Yeah. Well, let's add something to that too, because I want to hear what you guys are intakes on this. When it's your last Meg, do you feel the same way when that whistle blows or that countdown happens or the war cry begins? Where you have to lead a pack or get a kill in or, clear an area because, we're being too pressed on one side, but we're winning on the other side and nothing's even right now. So you got to do something. And sometimes you're on your last Meg. You got last Meg rights that you give yourself like, well, I'm going to fucking make sure something terrible is going to happen to this person. Geneva's Convention's going to hear about this today.
I'm creating a new war crime here.
It gets even more intense. For me, it gets even more intense then. If I know I'm on my last mag, maybe even 18 rounds. I done shot 2 already, right? Oh, yeah. And we're stacked up on the corner. I'm not going to be like, all right, guys, well, I got to go reload. No, fuck that. All 18 rounds are about to eat something. And I'm going to eat some. I don't care. I'm going to eat some paint. Yeah. We're stacked up. We're hot and ready. We got each other's back. He's got mine. I got his. And if we make it through this alive, cool. Guess what? Hey, man, here go Solo. Here go a mag. There's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 EMFs on our team. So it's never our last mag.
Yeah.
It's never our last mag. So I'm never worried about that. If I know it's my last mag, it just adds more adrenaline. It makes me like, I'm ready to go. Just like you're saying, I'm ready to go. And then we make it through. Hey, Solo, I got another mag for you. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Let's do it again, you know.
100%. I didn't see this coming. Thank you, Carnage, man. You know what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, brother. Shit. We run that shit hardcore, man. You know, like we love that guerrilla warfare. It's like we're born for that stuff. We want crazy.
We do it all the time.
Exactly. Like when we're talking about getting into roles, basics, origin story, and showing up at a big game and treating it like a walk-on, that's a big no-no. You know, we want to experience something, and that's the only way we feel about that is getting into the noise. You know what I mean? Where it's actually dangerous, where injuries fucking happen sometimes.
Being a part of the noise.
Making the noise.
Yeah, making the fucking noise. Exactly.
Noise.
Yeah,
I just fucking pulled the hamstring, but I'm in there. You know,
I'm still going.
Real talk. Real talk.
Fuck. Okay. Another question I want to ask you because I want to do a game with you. You guys are gonna laugh. Blindspot knows what's up. But I want to ask you guys, what are the positives that you took from playing Milsim as a Magfed player of paintball? Like, what are the positives that you took as a player that you brought to your team, that you brought with your community, that actually made you and the community kind of click? It's like, well, I want to do that. I want to do that because we've all been there. I want to do that, right?
For me, it's communication. Flat out, like the way that we communicate, the way that engagement as well. I love engaging with people, even if it's. I know we do a lot of shit talking, but
being a social butterfly.
That's me. I am an extreme extrovert by just period. Point blank period.
Point blank period. Yeah, for me it's team. It's this constant conversation of like team. Let's bring people together that are like-minded and let's go have some fun. I'm a big advocate of having a hobby. It's good for the mind. It keeps you going.
It's not just a hobby. It's now a lifestyle.
A healthy lifestyle.
Was saying, it's not just a hobby. It's a lifestyle. Because that's what we call it over here. You know what I mean? Like the way we connect and speak to new guys, or like, whoa, you guys are Magfed. You guys local? Like I didn't know you guys were locals. Like, well, maybe you've been to enough games where you saw us, but didn't ask the right questions or notice certain things because paintball it changes as it goes. It changes with seasons. It changes with years. It changes with people. Like you were talking earlier, Papa, that you were mentioning that new guys fill good voids. That it sorry, Solo was saying that where it fills good voids where we feel we get to experience that first with the person that's there first. And I have a lot of guys like Amo, the moderator of the show, like when he was, getting out there, and then I was, obviously playing a bunch everywhere else. When I got him onto the team, it really opened up the eyes. And when I brought him to his first big game, it felt like it was my first big game again because I got to live that vicariously in his experience. So and it made me that fire wouldn't go away because there's always somebody to meet, and they're gonna say it's my fucking first time. Holy crap! I would have never known if I didn't ask this random person. Like, hey, how you doing? How's the game? Good. It's my first fucking day. Oof! I'm like, wow, you're bored again, aren't you?
Hey, I feel you on that. Alpha.
You just fell down the rabbit hole.
Alpha, I feel you on that 100% because we got Solo. He's my bad, Solo. Solo's a legend. We also have another legend on our team by the name of Ben Dump Truck Tobin. He's also a legend. Tobin, So the crazy thing is like hearing these guys say, man, bro, you guys got me back lit. Like I was about to put this shit down for a minute and pivot and do something different, but nah, I'm back.
Wow.
And then going out there and seeing these veterans out here, like my man Ben came to this last event with us, and he, you know, we do a little rec ball here, but man, he came out there. He said, "I see how you guys are doing it, bro. I'm back." Bro, we're bringing legends out of retirement, baby.
That's
I'm
right.
loving that shit.
Nobody's ever retired. They're just
even as 100%, even as a new guy coming in, and you're no longer new, but you got an established status amongst you being a good player, and then you see a Vetty come in, and you're like,
"Yes, sir.
I feel good just being here with you." You know, like this is awesome.
I'm standing next to Dump Truck at the last event, like, man, you motherfuckers don't even know who I'm standing next to, bro. Like, stop playing with me.
You don't even know who this guy is. But I do.
So if I had to say, there's any one thing, since they've already touched on everything, I was probably gonna say, have you heard a First Strike hit a 10 wall at 280 feet per second?
A 10 wall?
A 10 wall, a metal wall. Bing! Oh
yeah.
Whether I'm on the other side of the wall or I'm sending it, it gets me right. I'm getting chubby just thinking about it. Damn it.
See you.
No, I got
our winters are too long up here. Fuck yeah. Just looking over.
Different.
God damn it, man. Shit.
But
I feel the same way.
Man.
I feel the same way when I'm behind like one of those barrier structures with the thin boards, and you know a person, their marker is getting warmer, so their shot's getting hotter. But you know a difference between that round ball hitting good and that first strikey, that firstie hitting the wood. You're like, we have a sniper out that way, or we're allowed like first strikes here? Like that sounded too repetitive right there. Like,
it's really close.
That sounds really hard.
Now it's the whistle for me. When I get to hearing that whistle, well, I got to get lower than I got to get low.
Get low.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, well, before I get into this game, like, what's your playing style? What are you as a player? Like,
I'm mid range. Really, I can get CQB in mid range. I mean, I have some long shots in my history, but
is that where you feel comfortable? Is like in your face or mid range?
More like mid range. I can see the field. I can kind of see how things are playing out, so I can make better, stronger, smarter moves. But if I like get up close, I mean, it is what it is. The FSC is coming out, you know.
Yeah. I'm a mid-range player. I would say maybe the last year, I'm pushing myself to the front a lot more. And that's for reasons. As we move as a team, we got to get to that front, right? We have to carve our way up there, so we do need guys that can carve us to the front, right? And I want to try it. In my age and my experience, I just want to get to the front, see what happens, and talk shit and intimidate people along the way.
I definitely tell you when you're at the front, it's a totally different experience.
Yeah, X already told you he's a sniper.
I'm a designated sniper, but just like Jay, I want to switch it up myself. And Magfed Kratos, shout out to that dude. That dude really got me fucking turned up, talking about frontline warfare, telling me don't,
Kratos is good shit, man. That's good people, man.
Hey, meet me at the 50, meet me at the 50. So he really got me turned up and wanted to meet him at the 50. So I'm coming with a pistol and a shield. I'm trying something new. You feel me? Like,
bring a
I want to feel that energy
with you. Bring a gift and when you get there.
Yeah. Shout out Magfed Kratos. He got me turned up to go ahead and get up out the bushes.
That's right. That's right. All positive.
So you guys play better when it's barriers, open, laced area, pre-built CQB structures, corners, CQB, or do you feel you're part of the woods?
We're moving in that cluster, and it doesn't matter what the game is or what the field is, as long as if we have a good day in that cluster. If we have a bad day in that cluster, then it was a bad day. We weren't communicating. We were lazy. People were leaving and not coming back. And we fight that. That's the fight we can fight. We travel so many fields that we could put focus on what the field looks like, but our team conversation or our training is in that circle.
Yep. Once we understand the expectations of what we are here to do, we hold each other accountable for what it is that we bring to the team on the day of warfare, and we go out and execute.
Yeah. And that's what we judge, good and bad, our execution only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, so that's what I was going to get at, just because sometimes when you're such a unison team, you know, coercion in the mission itself, moving forward, you bring in your mid guys behind you, but you're still moving as a mob, right? Like, I like that in woods ball. Like, that's the only way a Magfed guy could play woods ball, is
That's
having that coordination within that movement. Because if you don't, that woods ball open class, whatever you're fucking feeling, it's not going to work. You're going to go in, and you're just going to keep fucking dying. And let's say, for instance,
the only way we could play those games. We can't play those,
we don't want to die so much. Exactly, man. Like, if we want to bring Milsim in, your playing style should not be dying. Your playing style should be winning guide fights. You got to win guide fights. Like me and Blindspot, like, we have a good communication and good friendship where, you know, we're fucking with each other like every fucking day. And this one time, and Blindspot's not scared to get capped up. He likes paying that weirdo.
And
you look at him. Oh, he's getting red. I made a brown guy blush.
A little sadist over there. A little sadist. Blindside is sadist. All right.
Yes, sir.
And we're lined up a couple times, a couple of these games that we play locally. Like, oh shit, you guys are here. Fuck, right on, man. It's gonna be a good day. And he'd be like, he'll look at me. He's like, you're not even fucking dirty. I'm like, hey, man, I'm trying my best. It's like, are you fucking sure? Like, you're way too clean, man.
I'm like, you're moving smarter. Say I'm moving smarter.
Yeah. And I answered him too, you know, in a smart ass way. He's like, hey, man, I'm here to win gunfights, bro. But then it dawns on me later at the same time. I was like, maybe I'm meaning too much. So I'll poke out instead of, like, you know, snapping, double snapping and shit. I poke out on purpose and then aim so I could get a shot. And it's like, oh, I fucking got alpha. You know what I mean? Like, or you know, I got one of the Savage Army boys, you know, just, we are not anything, but it's good to be something. So if you are getting your enemy, and who is you could be your friend at that game, to respect you on the field, that means he respects your gaming style, because you're going to be in his face.
100%.
At the same time, get shot by the rental person, get shot by that kid. And when I thought about that more and more, I thought about them. I didn't think, like, I'm going to fucking shoot my friend. Like, come on, man. Like, don't enter a doorway without your gun up, because I'm there in the dark.
But you know, to that point though, like, we've been where it was maybe 3-4 of us, maybe even 5 of us. Like, we run as a team, and then we've had guys from other teams tag along, and they're like, man, you guys move so smooth together. Oh my God, man. Not that they're trying to join us as a team, but like, they just saw our action and saw how we moved. So, you know, even when we're playing big games that are open class, it doesn't matter the type of field it is. Woods ball, urban, doesn't matter. As long as we're moving cohesively, other teams, other players see us, and they join up with us, and then our force is even bigger at that point.
Yeah, it's easier to connect in because we're still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
We're still doing the same thing.
Absolutely.
I mean,
1,000%.
fundamentals is where it's at. Like, if you don't got fundamentals, like in sports has taught me that. Having fundamentals without fucking fooling around, trying to be too stylish, looking good for the game. You can also look good and play good. Like, if that's your fucking bag, cool. Like let's fucking get some photos in together.
Yes, sir.
But you also better believe that you got kit on you that somebody else would love. How about utilize that shit?
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because some of us, we're looking at somebody like, shit, like Blindspot, he teases me like, you're not even fucking shot. You know, like,
you're not even dirty.
He's like, you're not even dirty. You know, so I just start crawling around. Like, sometimes I do it on purpose. And I look down, and I look at Blindspot, and I look down again, and I'm like, I have dirty elbows. I'm like, fine, crawling in the mud.
now I know. You just did it for show.
He just told on himself.
I want to start seeing some welts. I want to start seeing welts on you. I got a beauty mark in the forehead once already.
Yeah. You could just see me in the fucking distance. I'm just like on the ground. Just this guy's acting like a.
I don't know if you guys heard this one or not, but if it's not on camera, it didn't happen.
That's right.
Hey,
I've been in a
me
game.
and Blindspot,
bro.
Me and Blindspot do the same thing. Yeah, he's always telling me some badass stories because his GoPro dies out or whatever. And he's telling me these badass
I
fucking
only have my
these
word.
kills. Yeah, and then
I
it's like
only have my
if you
damn
didn't
word.
record it, it didn't happen.
Or did
Yeah,
somebody
so-
witness it? Was somebody around to just witness it at least?
My KDR was
Yeah.
21-1, bro. You missed it, bro. I took them all out, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
Where's the camera?
Like
Yeah,
we never got the footage, Solo, of you turning the corner in Mexico and shooting me in the room, huh?
I got it. It's some of the
We
disposable.
strategically planned a flank. We're going down a hallway. I enter what was a hotel bedroom at one point, and I go into what was an adjacent room, so 2 rooms connecting each other.
Yeah.
Solo decides to come into that same room and gets scared, I would say, or taken back.
Yeah, you can say that. I'll take that.
And shoots me as much as he can. So there we are, But
Enthusiastically surprised is the word.
Not one hit got me though. Not one. No.
Oh no! I reviewed the footage. It was a bounce.
It was a bounce. Okay. We'll take it.
I
hate
don't know.
I hate
I don't know, man.
I wasn't gonna post it, but now I gotta post it.
No,
After this
now it's
conversation,
gonna get posted and edited.
Damn it!
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been such a great show. If you have questions for these guys, please ask the questions. We want to hear what you got for these people. It could be silly, it could be funny, it could be serious, it could be teaching. Teach me, teach us, show us. Show us your show us your primaries, your secondaries. What's your kit look like? What your plans for the kit? Something cool. But I want to get into this little game that I've been doing lately, and I think it's a great idea. And it's called the CAPPodcast Power Idea, where you choose an animal, you choose the animal's superpower. It could be any power and any animal. Like that's your animal. And you could say, I'm a fucking fish, but I could fly, right? But within that power that you select for this animal, I choose your downside. And the only way that you use this power. You get it?
Okay, well, you walk us through one of them, and we'll let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so for an instance, last show, because Blindspot's not here, because I was gonna get him as an example. Blindspot last show chose a grizzly bear, and he has 3 times strength.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, you're a grizzly bear, and you have 3 times power that you normally have as a bear, because bears are naturally strong. Cool, all right, but the only time you can use your power is if you're taking a shit. I choose the downside, and the only way that you use your power. So tell the viewers, tell everybody that's watching in the show, previously or after the show, what your animal you want to choose and the superpower that you want to use, and I select your downside in the only way you could choose this power.
I'm gonna choose Arizona Diamondback.
Okay. A diamondback. Whoa.
Arizona Diamondback.
Okay, what's your superpower?
My superpower would be the venomous bite.
Okay. Is it the same or stronger? Because they're already pretty deadly, right?
It would be the strongest bite ever.
Oh,
the most deadliest, the most deadliest bite ever.
Okay.
So venomous, right?
Venomous, right? The most venomous bite.
Okay. The only way that you are able to operate in this animal and at that superpower is if you have your eyes closed.
Damn it, he's gonna miss every time.
Wow.
His eyes are closed. Like, what the fuck are you?
Where are you?
Hey, there's wasted venom everywhere.
Shit, it looks like someone got happy.
The safest spot's in front of him.
I'll take.
Oh, freak!
I'll go up.
Okay, who's next?
I'll do lion. I'll do lion.
Okay, a lion. Okay.
And I'll do superpower fastest.
The fastest lion.
Yes.
Wow. You only, because lions are dogs, like they're players. You only feel fast as a lion if you're in your little, what they call it, a mating season. You want your mate, but there's when it's in heat, but there's no fucking females around. The only way you could use your lying powers instead of being in heat, and that only happens sometimes, right?
So fast I can't rub on anything, huh?
yeah. Get some
Terrible.
chafing action happen.
All right. I'm
that's a
gonna say
S.O.LO.
an eagle that can
Okay. Legal, all right.
turn invisible.
Oh, really? Oh,
Wow.
Ooh. That's a win.
you're an eagle that wants to turn into invisible, but the only way you could control to be invisible.
The only time you caw.
Yeah. Your voice box doesn't work, so you gotta fucking try scream. You're a beautiful, majestic eagle with
the loudest eagle ever.
Silent but deadly, bro. That's me. Silent but deadly. I'll take it.
You can see his mouth open, but nothing comes out. Well, he's trying to use a superpower. Leave him alone.
Somebody muted that eagle.
Look at this guy.
Just fucking turns down the volume. That's ugly.
Someone muted it. Someone muted the eagle.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, that's funny.
That's funny as hell. Oh,
It's like, hey, there's an eagle.
Where?
Muted it. I can't hear it.
Where?
Oh, thanks for participating, guys.
That was awesome.
Good.
You fucking do
Oh,
shit like that.
Good.
Refreshed.
Thank
too
you, man.
funny.
All right. Well, let's. I want to get into another topic. And ask this. I pretty much asked this specific question a lot. And what are your hopes for paintball? You know what I mean? Like, it's a broader subject because it could go through anything: content, playing, bringing people out. Just being in presence that help other people want to show up. You know, it's a wide range of things. What are your hopes for paintball, and what do you expecting good to come out of it in the future?
Listen, I think today's already maybe not a historic day, but a great day for paintball, right? The NXL is playing in a stadium in Tampa, Florida. That's a big deal.
That was amazing.
That they're doing something like that. So, you know, I think that's already a great start to this year and to the future of paintball. I think for Magfed specifically, you know, I think that this is the topic that always goes around: grow the sport, right? I think that my hope is that people talk less and do more. You know, I think that saying to grow the sport and attending one event a year, or, you know, 2 events a year isn't enough. You got to get out there. You got to play. There's such an impact to what our 10 to 12 event or game schedule does, not just for the game, but for the communities that we bring the money to, the hotels that we bring the money to, the gas stations, the strip clubs, all of those things.
All that.
Those are big deals. So you're not just growing the sport, you're growing our economy. You're helping those little towns in Troy, New York, survive another year possibly with what you bring. So grow the sport, but with action.
I'm gonna
proof is in the pudding.
I'm gonna say technology. I think I don't know if you all remember, but they had the EVS HUD.
You know, that's been a topic for debate lately. A lot of people have been mentioning the EVS.
I feel like I saw something.
And I think it's ahead of its time. Like for now, this day and age, it's more prevalent. And I think if they brought it back, I think people will enjoy it.
So there is the system we use, Aries Alpha, right? I mean, if you could broadcast that into your lens from a device, I mean, Jesus Christ, bro, we're there. So I think technology is something that needs to be added to the sport of paintball. Not just Magfed, but the sport of paintball itself. Woods ball, things like that. And if we add technology, it brings the newer people on board. They want to do this now because we're not just doing the age-old thing of slinging paint at each other. We're actually using the technology around us, our phones, devices, in the CP. They got the iPads and stuff. So technology, I think, has to improve within the sport in order, you know, to that's what I want to see, so to speak.
More technology. I think everybody, you know, feels the same way on that one. I think technology will be a good additive to the sport. to recce people like us that are going out there on our own free will to represent, to keep people alive by offering our expertise and capabilities as diehards, you could say, right?
Yep.
I think technology is an important role to play because it's an increase gaming. It's an increase the primaries like the 200 that just came out. The ripsaw too, for it being a versatile marker where you can shoot first strikes and round ball at the same time. I think we need more people that have that capability of, getting Magfed in a way that speaks to the younger people of this generation. And if you don't have innovation, like I think the paintball will be a stalemate for a long time. And we need more people to be more diehard.
I think if a kid can sit down and play Call of Duty for 2 hours, they can come out and do the real deal, and feel really good about it afterwards.
Yeah. No, 100%. Also with that, like attacking, the youth margins that are outplaying. Like I don't know about you guys' fields. Like you guys meet up, right? You guys are saying that you have this meeting aspect of we're going out to this game. We're going out to this game. This event in the books.
Our meetups are around the games that we schedule for that year, but because we're so far apart, X is in Arizona, I'm in Chicago, S.O.LO's in Chicago, but we have guys in Michigan and Indiana, Wisconsin, and
Colorado,
and Texas. So for us, there is no meeting up aside from going to those events, but there's a strong communication culture.
We have
group chat.
We always set up a meet and greet a week before the game where everybody gets on the call. We talk about the logistics of, who's buying the fruit, who's bringing the steak, who's bringing the tables. We just make sure that all T's are crossed and all I's are dotted. Make sure, again, going back to expectations, everybody has a role, and we want to make sure that before we get to where we're at, if somebody can't fulfill that expectation, we're going to talk about it a week beforehand, so that way someone else can step up and execute that task for the team.
Yeah, a lot to take in there. Just a lot of good things that we've been touching base on. A lot of the information I like to talk about that I hold off for other episodes because when we have guys like of your caliber as a team, as general topic, as teaming, as for being, a handy person for the community, like it's great to hear the other end of the mic where you guys have, people like you have this knowledge and this way of going about it because everyone has their own ideas. Everybody has different energy. When we're all come together, like you actually see the picture a lot more clear.
Well, and you have an option to choose, we have our practices in our team that we use and we've been using over the last 5 years, even how to get a sponsor, right? And how to attract that sponsor to give you more than just a discount code. We have those practices, and lately S.O.LO and I have been talking about maybe we should share those to the community, right? Maybe they should see some of the things that we do to get those sponsors or to have them take us serious or to make that jersey deal, etc. So, it's the only way, I think. I think people want to hear it.
I think so too. Like there's many ways to present such things to new people that are coming back into the sport that's been, taking a hiatus like we were talking about earlier. And I think it's refreshing, like that we were talking about earlier, that it's good to see new people and people coming back with that break, but coming with new ideas. Because like we were talking about technology with S.O.LO, the gear's getting better. We can use 1-in-1 fucking kit like the PMC uses. You know what I mean? If anything, not to shit on any professional corporation, we are, if anything, at the same level of tactician, of organization, of moving. Some of us not so much than others because it's not their bag. They just want to play Magfed and get their kills in. But some of us, we actually like to move. We like to present and make it look like it is so, because that's the whole point of it all, really, eh? Yeah. And I feel better when I do that and somebody's just like, it gives them a little bit of oomph in their play. It's like, okay, yeah. That's extra effort. And I like seeing extra effort because it makes me want to fucking play at the same caliber. We're all different players, but it does heighten that interest of a person coming in. It's like, I'm just going to have fun today. Then you see some badass guys moving so good. You're like, fuck it. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go again.
No disrespect to anybody, Alpha, but mediocrity is not accepted around here, because it's not what we do in our lives, in our personal lives. None of us accept mediocrity.
No.
So we translate that into our team style, our brotherhood, and our gameplay. We're not accepting any. If you want to do that, you could go do that respectfully, but that's not what we do over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
mediocrity, bro.
For us, it's the way anytime there's an issue, that the question is simple. If you sign up to be part of a team and the team has XYZ expectations, you would do it. This is the same attitude you have to have in this. This is a paintball team. We have expectations. We have a schedule of events. We have uniform standards. We have rules on behavior, and this is how it's got to be. I've been on world-class teams, and this is how it is. This is just how it is.
Yeah. Speaking of world-class, Blindspot, let's get into a little bit information diving on purpose for these guys, because I saw a comment in one of the comments, us response to the Tactical Milsim League competition for 2026 and 2027. Obviously, cat's out of the bag. We're going in 2027 to the Milsim, the Tactical Milsim League competition for 2027. Not this year because it's too soon to know all the information. It's the finances and stuff like that, planning, the prepping. It takes time. So, and then sometimes stuff like this, it takes a year prep
for sure.
If you ain't doing nothing, the preparation's all for nothing.
That's right. So this is Colombia, right? This is the
sir.
Yeah,
Bogota,
so we were
Colombia.
with the organizer, So.LO. Short and stubby Colombian guy.
I remember.
Yeah, we were with him. No, good people. Juan, there you go. Thank you. Good people. The event sounds exciting. I think the people that were around him was that community that's going to be there. I think our time in Mexico last weekend, we learned a ton of how that community works and how they how serious they take their games. Alpha, get ready for that. Those guys are very invested.
I love that shit, man.
I hear these games this is their first time they're doing this, so this will be a dry run this year, and hopefully next year
it's evolved. Like I've been following what they've been doing as a community, building this Milsim aspect of the way they are, the way they want to perceive Magfed. And I think they're headed in the right direction because he's very open with people that are seeing this format, the way he's making these courses, this competition for other people to try it themselves. Make an event, create an event, do your own thing. It doesn't have to happen here. Like some people get salty with sharing information and be like, oh, I started that. I mean, like, okay, great, but that doesn't mean you have to be so negative about it. Like, you started something, cool. Let other people fucking try it out. You don't have to fucking put a trademark on it. Like, it's everybody's game.
The only way to move forward is to turn around and pass it back.
That's right.
Yeah, 100%. And he's like that. He's very open-minded with that way. And speaking with him on that, it's very humbling to know that we're coming from such a far way. And as an all-Canadian team to go check out something like that, it puts a smile on the community's face, and it's just not him. He speaks for all of them. Yeah. And like you guys witnessed last weekend, the way it sounds, it's a good thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Blindspot. So now that we're talking about it, what's your questions for these guys? Let's dig in some information for me to hear.
What kind of information? Because basically, are you guys going to be attending the Columbia?
Ooh.
We're trying to get that organized. Again, coming back from Mexico last week, we really opened our eyes to more than just the U.S. Magfed. I mean, we've been to Canada, Honey Badger, but like this, our plan was to go to to Europe for the Europe big game. But
the Euro Super game.
Yeah. So we met Yellow
Immortal.
Guy from I forget what team he's on over there.
The Vanguard.
The Vanguard. That's it.
Yeah, Yellow Guy. I love that.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's so fun.
He was telling us about it and everything and how great it is. So we're like, all right, cool. And then so the Colombian game I think will be more team focused, more like small group team focused versus like a big game or big MagFed game. So I don't know. I mean, I would love to go to the Columbia game. That's something we have to discuss. So I'm not gonna say yes or no to either of the two. Just they're both on the table for discussion.
Not bad.
Yeah. I like that the openness and this community allows us to think of other things that we could do if we're not going to this specific. Yeah. Oh wait, bro's mic. Your mic is. Oh, sorry.
Me?
Solo, 5x5. Okay, sorry. I don't know what I might have heard something. Sorry, that's probably just on my end. Sorry.
Man, I hear it.
Where were we?
So
Squirreled.
Yeah, squirreled out there. My bad. Oh, right. So, okay. Well, we're talking about games right now. Let's talk about travel to big games. What's your sauce on that?
Lie.
Why? One word. Why?
Oh, got into. How was it flying with your markers?
It's light work. We've been doing it for so long. The only thing is I say is take your regulators off your tanks, off your air tanks, and make sure you write or type up. This is a paintball marker. This is paintball equipment. Leave that on the top. Equipment. Yeah. Keep your if you got your manual to your guns, to your markers, put them in there and make sure you take a picture of the way you've got it organized as well. But outside of that, I do encourage non-stop flights, so that you don't run the risk of losing your stuff along the way.
That's a good point.
But
listen, that's my forte there. Sorry, I love that. It starts off with being organized. I think the only real rule that we've ever encountered is the regulator. So as long as you're removing the regulator, packing up, I think the biggest lesson I learned is don't waste your time telling them that you're carrying paintball equipment, because that creates chaos, at least here in the States, when they don't understand what it is. You're explaining the difference between a marker and a gun. We don't use the word GUN. But what we do is we do type up a piece of paper that says this is paintball equipment. I tend to add an inventory list of everything that's in the bag, so they could turn that same sheet of paper around.
Good point.
And every bag, everything that's in every bag has an inventory list, and you throw in a manual for your marker so that they can see that it is what it actually is. And that's it. Zip it up and go.
Yes, sir.
I agree with the non-stop, though, because you have a huge chance of losing things.
1,000%.
When you're dealing with customs is a little more interesting. We had fun in Mexico with customs. The advice that they gave us was to take your marker apart completely. And I give you this same advice going to Colombia. Completely take it apart so it has no sense of being anything. And we chose not to listen to that rule. And as soon as I went through customs, you saw the finger 2 go up, those 2 push bags. Get those 2 push bags and let's open each of those. So,
I'm unorganized by international standards.
Right. You're right.
TSA agent. Well, he's not even TSA. The Mexican TSA, whatever they're called.
Customs agent.
Customs guy. He's going through my bag and he's like flipping shit around, and then he looks at Jay-Z's bag and he's going there and he's like, "Oh, you're much more organized than other guys."
This is definitely more organized.
Fuck's sakes. Can't even find anything in his bag.
What am I looking at?
I would say travel, guys. It's a great experience. It brings a ton of memories, and there's nothing to be scared of. They know it's paintball equipment. At the end of the day, you look at them and you say it's a toy, guys. This is nothing but a toy. This is not a real firearm. This is a toy, and I'm allowed to take toys anywhere I want to take them.
Yeah, love it. Good advice.
Right
Everybody, write that down because I did.
Yeah, I'll say this to piggyback on it all before we get off there. The subject.
Yeah.
The reason why I say fly is because if you're like road tripping, like we've done that, and like we were talking like 12 hours from Chicago to New York. You get there, you're like wore out, man. Even if you weren't the one driving, just being in a vehicle for that long, and then the next
Yeah.
day you got a ball, it'll really wear you out, and you will not be fresh
Mm-hmm.
for the next day. So that's why I say fly.
I
'Cause
like
that way,
road trips. You know, I'm down
I
for
mean,
a road trip.
Fuck me too, man.
within
Oh,
3
yeah.
hours, I'm good, but I say fly because your ass is fucking tired, bro. You're like, I don't feel like doing shit, man. You know, that's just me
Oh
though.
man. Well, to be honest, man, like all we do is just road trips. Obviously, we're not flying. It's not like we're scared of it. We're just not really quite prepped to do the flight.
Yeah.
Obviously, documentation and getting knowledge in, getting our stuff organized, making it appear that it's not a weapon and whatnot. But something to be had with spending that much time with a person in install mode in
You
a
really
trip,
get to know them.
hours on end. You really start to know a person. You know what I mean? Fuck and solo, like like going to fucking PRZ, like that's a hop, skip, and a motherfucking jump times 2.
Oh, absolutely.
And coming out from west to enter from Manitoba to Ontario, the roads are windy, bro. Like
Gosh.
our trip one way is 35 hours. And that includes stops, drinks, walking, using the bathroom, getting out of the vehicle and going like,
Just to stretch.
Then we show up. Everyone's like, yeah, man, it was saddening. And we're setting up fucking HQ. Okay, good. Well, fucking now we're doing the Magfed because sometimes the fields are split amongst different other playing styles. So there's Magfed Day, operators, Mac, Pump, whatever. They get a chance to enjoy their own stuff. So we show up, set up HQ, go to Magfed only day, chill out, have some beers, enjoy some fires, walk around a little bit. And then the day after that is the event. So we don't have that there's just something there to. We feel Savage Army is to get that maintenance, to get that endurance in. Like we want to feel the whole time. Like if we are bored, it's because it's too fucking easy. We don't want easy. Like easy's going to a local game, playing fucking walk-ons. We're chilling at this point. Let's fucking get this game in. Let's have some fun. But these fucking trips, like we talk about, like it's different. This topic is a totally different niche. It's a totally different beast. And some people take it serious, and we take it just as serious as anybody else. And traveling that kind of distance is what we want. Like, well, why aren't you flying? Like that experience being in a vehicle with my boys. Because my son travels with me, and he's on my team. He's the youth. There's a couple of guys that are youth on my team, and they travel with us. And getting to know all these fucking guys, and the one time that I get a chance to sit with them for the time that I'm sitting with them, is the only time that I get a chance to have that time with them. And this span of time, which is 36, 35, 34 one-way trip. Then we're battling. Then we're chilling out the next days. Pack up, and then we're hitting back another fucking 35 trip just to get back to Saskatchewan.
Like, God bless you.
And it is like, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat that it's fucking easy. Like it's not fucking easy, man. Holy shit!
I can't hold a candle to that. On our way to our first, 0 hour, we're in this fucking minivan. And it was just that, a fucking minivan. I think it was 5 or 6. It was 5 of us, right? 5 of us plus gear, plus a table. And it was like, in comparison, it wasn't shit to your drive. It was nothing in comparison to your drive. But Jesus Christ, I mean, we're packed in
12
there,
is still locked, though.
Bro, I'm the smallest dude in there, and I'm sitting in the aisle, in the middle of the aisle, in the back.
Oh, that was the worst.
For like 4 hours straight. I'm like, yeah, bro, we gotta fly this out, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
No, I still respect a good road trip.
No, I get the camaraderie part, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat that, you know.
100%.
When we were at our Airbnbs, because that's what we get when we go to games. We get Airbnb. That's when we like really do our bonding the night of, and then our games are both days, Saturday and Sunday. So it's not.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
So I don't want one day. I didn't travel this fucking far for one day, man.
You know what I'm saying?
If there's a second day or a third day, I'm fucking there.
100%.
I'm cramping. So what? But this is, this conversations will last forever.
get some pickles in your life.
Yeah. Everyone says pickles. Like, what's your go-to snack before a game or after a game?
After is the pickles. During, probably Gatorade.
Yeah,
Before.
herbs in the shot.
I leave this to X. He got us right every time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
the beer.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
during the game, we're having fresh vegetables and fruits that I prepared the night before, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
you
respect
feel
that,
me?
man. Holy shit.
Yeah, I like my guys because I know that that's the real fuel that we need. So, we bring in the best water that we could possibly find in that little ass town. I'm cutting up strawberries. I'm cutting grapes. I'm cutting oranges, watermelon, and we all out there fresh.
He's just fucking gets too carried away. You're just mincing.
Peanut butter crackers, you feel me? Like, yeah, we out there.
Right
we out there with that shit, man.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
fucking
important.
love that shit.
Oh, don't let it be a fucking what is it? The taco truck? What was the truck that
the brisket? The brisket truck. That was the brisket truck.
Oh,
yeah. That's some really good
food
brisket.
trucks are life, though. Not gonna lie, food trucks at the games are life. They'll say
I love it that they show up, man, and then sometimes they show up unannounced, and we like that because we need fuel too.
We should see
sometimes we gotta prepare our fucking food, and when we're playing, we're thinking about the game. How can we get there? What was our mistake? What can we learn from that? What are we doing next time you fucking respawn? You know what I mean? Did you check your gears? Your gear the issue? Like, and sometimes we're not thinking about food. We need something quick. So the crackers, like you were talking about, the fucking fruit, that shit kicks in like 10 miles per time too, man. It's good to see food trucks though when they show up.
Oh yeah, 1000%. And then usually we'll designate one of the nights where we're gonna use the barbecue grill at the Airbnb. We'll do some ribeyes. We'll all sit down at it. We'll all sit down as a team, as a brotherhood, as grown men around one table, and it all stems from paintball. And man, it just be the most magical shit ever.
I love that, man.
How many more days?
Yeah, yeah.
27.
So how many more days till the next fucking game, man?
27 for us.
Yeah, coming up.
Okay, yeah. So is your next game? What's your next game gonna be at? Your first game of the year.
This is our third. This is our third game.
This is our third.
I got winters last too long over here, man. Like, what am I doing here?
Hey, you're running a successful podcast. Is what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That's a good incentive. Thank you, man. I love you, guys.
So what am I doing here?
No, this game is 0 hour. Are you guys gonna be there? 0 hour in New York.
Shit, every year we plan to do something. We want to go stateside like every year, but something cool happens every of the year that we just can't say no to. So for this year, we have actually Ontarians coming, and there are allied teams. There's Animal Pack and SeaTac.
Yeah.
Animal Pack's coming in July, so we're gonna host them. We're gonna chill out. We're gonna have like a tent city outside my house, and we're gonna go to local games, enjoy some fire, enjoy some brews, barbecue, go to a couple more games, and then head out. And then in August, they're doing the same team. SeaTac will be coming, and we're going to be having another week and a half of fucking like local games and traveling around because they want to come out here and enjoy our fields because we have beautiful fields out here. I'm not saying that there's no beautiful field out there. Sometimes there's low end, sometimes there's high end, but we got beautiful fields that are nice, well kept, have houses, have trailers. Like we're going to a field called Silver Creek, and there's a legit field called 3 houses, and they're triple-decker houses, double-decker houses.
We love that.
On a fucking field. It's called the 3 Houses.
3 Houses.
Silver Creek. And you go in there, it's a Magfed fucking player's
dream.
Heavenly fucking paradise. It's like,
that's what I love.
I'm going into this house. You come get me. I'm watching the stairs. Come on, let's go. Like hallways in there. Like, let's go, man. I'm waiting. You're screaming out. I'm like, I'm in this room.
It's a countdown.
It's a countdown.
Yeah.
Every one of these games that I have been attending, it's a first for me. And every single field has been that magical place that you just said, bro. I'm like, I can't believe there's a boatyard over here. I can't believe there's a mock freeway full of cars over here. Like, man,
semi truck trailers, like rig trailers. And, containers,
castles, churches.
Holy fuck!
All
I'm
that,
working on
bro.
a video right now called Army Paintball. They have a tactical challenge in southern Saskatchewan. It's a tactical challenge. There's courses, a Humvee challenge, sniper challenge, room clearing, corpse or a wounded soldier extractions missions, and then the actual Magfed games. It's all Magfed.
Oh, I was going to ask, is this all Magfed or is this something
Yes,
else?
sir. It's all Magfed, but lately they've been wanting to open it up to open class because a lot of people are like, well, we want to fucking play. Well, do you have a Magfed marker? No. Well, it's only Magfed. But then some people are like, well, we want to play. We want to enjoy this. So lately they've been opening it up to open class. So it gets more hectic because now the speedballers are in on shooting around. So there's a lot more noise now, which is fine, but they also didn't play this tactical challenge before, so they don't know what to do with the CQB. They don't know what to do when it comes time to, like to wait at a corner and it might be zeroed in on the sniper, or a Magfed guy's like there holding on zero, making sure like nobody's coming through. Like they're learning, like people when they open up. See, that's why I talked about open class and Magfed earlier, because when you got your one style and you finally coming into a game that's meant for that one style, you actually respect that person or this category of paintball player, because it helps paintball. It's different, right? And they see like, oh, that's the fucking hype.
Yeah.
And then when you go to open class, it's just slapping paint around, but you'd be like, oh, I get to shoot as many people as I fucking wish. And as a Magfed person, like you're like, let's do this right now.
The realest event that we just attended last year was Magfed FSR only.
Oh yeah.
EMR?
No
freelancers.
No round ball, no operators. It was FSR only, bro. Snipers at 300
whistling
feet per second, CQB at 285, bro. That right there was the Super Bowl. Like, yes, I understand 0 hours got its hype, but everyone was on the same playing field because everyone was shooting FSRs, bro.
Yeah,
I love that. Was that same one where they created the round ball specifically for this event? Was the dark one, the black shell? Right?
Yeah. It was
they gave them
the black one. Yep.
They gave them
the black FSR. Okay.
Yes,
it was awful.
You couldn't see him. It was like gray or something. You couldn't see.
It was blacked out. It was awful.
It wasn't
left your barrel. You couldn't see it. Yeah, it was FSR.
Yeah, you couldn't see it.
I still got some left, but once you shot that thing, you were just looking to see where it hit,
where it went.
Yeah. Looking so you can kind of dial in or move your marker, in such a way. But it was like, they gave those away. And then they actually brought in another color for everybody else to use and buy thereafter. So it was
okay.
Yeah.
But there's a purpose behind reason why they did that, though, eh?
I imagine so. I don't know what it was.
Like, you don't see a bullet, right? Because it's obviously too fucking fast. But if you're not seeing where the fucking paint came from because it's too dark, like, where are you actually getting shot at? So apparently that's the reason why they created the color for this game.
Wow.
For
you guys agree to that, or? Yeah, like a fire that you don't expect where it came from because the ball is too fucking dark.
I took it as a prototype.
That's what I heard.
Well,
I thought it was a prototype.
I mean, but even so, to the point, right? If you're getting shot at, say you got the smoke tip, right? You got the smoke tip, you can't see where it's coming from, but the fins,
it's
the shooter, it would be more beneficial for the shooter.
Give them a color, give them a red dot for them to see or something.
I've seen, like OG. I've seen guys put like the little circle stickers in the back of it, like highlighters.
Yeah.
100%. To track, that was in the early days of First Strike, but I've seen
HS projectiles are doing that with their rounds. It's a dark round, but they colored back. Yeah.
Yeah, yellow guy in Mexico was telling me a little bit about it. He says that they're good, but he says they still need a lot of work. The material that they used it seems to be falling apart at times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're going after the biodegradable aspect of it. They don't want the round to sit in the ground and it not degrading as it should, like the round balls casings do. I think that's where they're headed at. as a fucking thank you, brother. That's where they're going at as a round to use for HS. But at the same time, the only way they can make that round was not to use as many fins as what the first strike fins were used. That's what I heard. So they counted the fins on the first strike, and now they have different fins for the HS. And that's the only way they find a loophole of using a first strike HS round, right, to use. But then at the same time, the great idea about it is every round has a different color, and you can see it through the backing. That's a deal.
Yeah,
that's a deal. Like somebody wants
from
that.
The back, which
yeah.
But the design is different. The design is different. It's not just the fins. I think that there's more elements in the design that are different. I don't know enough, but that could be. I
don't get much different type of first strike rounds, but I got this one, which I haven't opened up yet. They're the fucking blue ones, man.
Mint?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what
I haven't even fucking opened this up yet. Look at this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
If you
These
only
blue
knew
ones,
that
I don't
S.O.LO,
get these in this area.
If you only knew that S.O.LO ordered those by the pallet. Yeah.
I mean, I got all colors. What you want? I got fucking all colors in here. Because you got the mint ones.
Hey, thank you, Shine, for being here, brother.
I got the mint ones.
Mortal Army. Yes.
Those are fresh.
Super fresh.
I got some shit.
It's the orange ones. Where the orange ones at? The orange ones. The neon orange. Neon yellow.
Incredible Hulk.
Yes, sir.
The Hulk.
I take shots with them. Look at that. I take shots with them.
Yes, sir.
You name the color, I got the color.
Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
What about the all gray one?
I want the all gray. That's that 2.0 or the 0.0 or whatever they call that.
You know, that's a great episode to add, Alpha. You know, show and tell.
There you go, right there.
Right.
There you go, right there.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
gray on gray.
Yeah, I like those ones. I want to fucking check it out.
I got a shit ton of them, man. I had at one point I did have a pallet worth of first strikes, and
at one point.
At one point. Yeah. But no, so the color backing, I think it's even so. Even if they didn't do the color backing right, they had these for a while, which was the smoke tip silverback.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. You know, if you want to milk
glints in the sun.
You can see it. Okay. Then they had this one, which was like a bullet, where it was like the copper or the yellow back with the smoke tip. The smoke tip I think is great because with the smoke tip you can't see it coming. You won't see it coming. It's only when it lands will you be like, oh, okay, yeah, somebody's shooting at me with first strikes. But to make the whole round black, like even the shooter can't even see it, and I don't know. I didn't really like that at all. But you know, who am I? I'm nobody. But I'm somebody.
Just a player.
Right.
Just play.
But yeah, so anyway. Yeah.
I love it. So I want to get into another thing too before we carry on with other stuff that the start question segment. It's been an hour and 54 minutes. It's been such a great show with you guys because there's so much to unravel here. You
Absolutely.
know, there's so much to unravel here. There can be an extra show down the road if you guys are still interested.
Right, hell yeah.
Yeah, thank you. But I wanted to ask you guys, as a team, as individuals, a part of a team as prestigious as your team, do you think playing together helped your bond?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Traveling together. Okay.
Not just
1,000%.
Yeah, I think it's the other way around for me. It's the spending time together made us play better, is what I feel like.
Yeah.
So, you know, the Airbnbs, the road trips we've made, you know, like hang out. And then you know, X and D Rich, they come to Chicago, we go out to the club and we go to the bars, or if we're in some random ass shit town, we end up at the the local watering hole, for lack of a better word. Bond there, you know. So I think that the bond off the field strengthens the bond on the field.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
1,000%.
You guys are sentiment to it? What's your sentiment on that? What's your sentiment on that?
Same. So for me, man, being on the field with these guys,
one, it's exhilarating knowing that these guys have your back when these guys are shooting, first strikes at you. So being on the team, going through all that battle, I love that. But like S.O.LO, man, we get together, we have bonfires everywhere we go. We make sure we got a barbecue grill everywhere we go, because that time that we spend outside of, being on that field, it just creates a brotherhood, man. Like I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. These guys are from the Midwest. I didn't know these guys from as far as I can see, and now all of a sudden, these are like my brothers. You know what I mean? We've awesome. Met places that I didn't even imagine were even around. You know what I'm saying? And the memories that we create each and every place we go, it's always. It's of course on the field, but it's always off the field, man. The laughter, bro, the conversations, man. If you were a fly on the wall and some of the shit the StrikeFirstMagfed gets into, bro, like you'd be like, dude.
There's times where my cheeks are sore. I'm laughing too much. The jokes are so funny. I'm just like, okay, I need to get the fuck away from you guys.
Bro, we've sat around fireplaces and laughed until our ribs were like collapsing, bro. We were crying so hard, like begging each other to stop. We have, there's a guy on our team, Bink, man. He's such a phenomenal character, and he just like exudes a great amount of humor. And bro, we just sit there and we crack him. Gun Barrel City, man. Dude, come on, man.
Oh, man.
That was the
Stories
name of
for
a city
days,
that
Alpha.
We landed in Alpha in New York.
Story for
was
days,
it
bro.
in New York or in Texas?
Texas, Speeder Creek, dog.
The city was called Gun Barrel City.
Gun Barrel City, Davidson, and
6 guys jump out of a minivan to go to the gas station. What that looks like to the local sheriff, right? Yeah. We had a good time.
Oh man,
yeah.
That shit, that was crazy. That's crazy. So just off the field, just to piggyback off the field, the bond strengthens off the field, and when we're on the field, I know X got my back. Jay knows I got his back. I got Bink's back. Bink's got Brandon's back. Menace. I'm sorry, Darius' back. So, it's we know we trust each other, and we know we got each other. So that it's not just we meet up on the weekends or we meet up once a year at a game to do this. No, we talk every day. We talk every day. And then when we're together, it is phenomenal. Steaks and palomas.
That's right.
Nothing but the best, baby. No mediocrity.
That's right.
I love that. Nice. Shit, man. It's I like how how the role of information comes into play when we're talking and all these questions, and having to have you guys a part of the program. It brings a joy to me. It brings another light that I get to talk with individuals like you guys yourselves, where you're known in certain aspects, where you pull up is like, okay, mission, we're kind of down a little bit. Like being recognized like that is a really big deal, man. Like to me anyway, the guys like me that respect people that know their role, and that's all they want to do. Like we've talked about like a couple times here on this show about playing your role and being there and being a productive member to this community that we're involved in, and it's great to have you guys a part of the program. And it's again, like it brings a good place in my heart here that I get a chance to speak with guys like you.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's an honor to be on, dude, and to hear that that's exactly what you're promoting, because that's the same thing we standing on over here, Alpha, for real, bro.
Yeah,
right.
Engagement and being committed to what we doing.
Yeah, I love that shit, man. Well, we're coming in close to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Ballers and ballerettes of all sorts of sizes, tailings, and smiles. Blindspot usually asks the start end questions. We got 7 for y'all, or 7 for the show for this time around. Yep. Jonathan, I know that you don't hear him, but we'll do a repeat for you when he gets a chance to say.
That's right.
But all right, Blindspot, let's do the start question segment for you.
All right, let's do it. We got first one from Ammo the Saiyan.
Ooh.
What was your best kit and marker did you run with when you started paintball?
That's a valid one.
I started with the EMF 100.
Did you really? Fuck.
Yeah, right out the box, bro. I said, hey, I want something right out the box that's not going to give me no issues. And the entire paintball community said EMF 100. They said, do not get the T15 because it's super temperamental and no one has time for that shit. Man, I took that EMF out the box, bro. Psh, not a single issue, not a single break since I owned it.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
I keep my baby clean, you know, again, proper preparation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
EMF 100.
Moving on. Oh, you guys, moving on.
The first, so the question is kind of loaded, but okay. So the first Magfed marker was the Vortex, the A5 Vortex conversion.
Those are badass. They're still relevant these days.
Yeah, it's still out there working. It was legit. That was my first Magfed, and I loved it because it was my first one. But I've had so many along the way, so I'll stick with that. Just the Vortex A5. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
First marker we started with, is that the topic?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Your kit marker.
Yep. For me, it was the TMC was the first one.
Solid.
But then I quickly
Solid.
made the move to the T15 within maybe 11 months. It was the Gen 4 had just come out, and
cool. Hell yeah.
Immediately I went into doing everything that I could. I came across what was called the power tube. I don't know if you heard of those. If you put those in, you take away the need for using a barrel that's your breech.
Yeah.
So,
you just turn it, to shut it off. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so putting in the power tube, you could use just a regular A5 or autococker barrel, which was, but it also gave you great air efficiency, and it kept the breech in place, which solved a ton of problems that the T15 had because your barrel was your breech, right? So if your barrel moved, that's where your problem started. So for me, I got it working pretty quickly. Your guy, Paul, over there on your side of the pond was a huge inspiration. And, we think he's a celebrity every time we see him. We're excited to see him.
Yeah, Paul is awesome. Paul is one of the guys that he's one of the tidbits, just like you guys were at tidbits. There's a few tidbits that I didn't want to get, like everyone's cool. You're all cool in my book, you boys, everyone that's been on the show in the past, like I had layered out, like I have these guys to start me out, and I got these guys to middle out and level out the show. Then I got the tidbits people like you, Paul, Nightmare, fucking Alabaster Slim, Wolf. I wanted to get people that knew a thing or two about a thing or two. But as I continued on with the show, with the program, like there's a lot more to dig, especially with you got random people that they don't know, but you see the knowledge that they have because you're like, holy shit. Even in the quieter places in our paintball nation, there's people that are very, very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And they're not in the limelight as much, and very organized. Like sometimes a lot more organized than us. You know what I mean? Like, holy fuck, you're waiting?
Yeah.
I'm just bombing my eggs right now. You know what I mean? Like they're like, but that's what I'm saying. Like even if they're in the darkest corners of the paintball nation and you hear their knowledge, it puts a good feeling in you that okay, even in the other places that are not so up to speed as other fields are, you got people like that in the darkest reaches of the nation where you're like, holy fuck, there's knowledge everywhere, no matter who you're talking to.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Totally. So let's go on with the next start question there, brother.
All right, good old Rabid Carnage. What role do team members play independently at events?
Okay. What are your thoughts on that? What role do team members play independently at events? Because we were talking about you show up, you know your role, right? I'm pretty sure that's what he's getting at.
I think it's based on the game, what game we're playing, what role the team has with the command staff, and so at that point, then it's redelegated because some days or some games, Carnage might be the door kicker. He might be a door kicker and be at the front, getting it all done per se. Or
Hornet also, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He may be a door kicker from a sniper.
Exactly, but then it might change because we might need them back motivating, pushing other people. It might be just 4 of us from the entire team at the game, and instead of having him at the front getting killed all the time, hey, we need you to push the guys up, that are around us that aren't even on our team. And so we switch from actual action roles to like more delegation roles within the command structure. So I think it just really depends on the game, what your role will be. So there's no just set role. I mean, X is he's DMR, designated marksman, right? But at the same time, if X needs to step up because somebody's out, gets hurt, or whatever, he can switch his role and can be something else. So it just really depends on the game and what we got going on.
If we're talking about roles specifically, that's a cool one there, because for us it starts with who's going to that game, right? We have 20 guys across the country. Who's going? Okay, so it's not 20, right? It's 10. Okay, of the 10, what role do you want to play, right? And X may raise his hand and be like, I'm a sniper. I got the outfit. I'm ready to go. That's what I want to do. Okay, and then we work our way from there. When we get to the game, the most interesting role is it may be to I don't want to say a random, but let's say Cheese. We may say, Cheese, you're going to lead the group on the field, right? Just because I'm the manager of the team doesn't mean I'm going to lead that unit on the field, right? It may be anyone that's feeling good or confident about that day. They're going to lead us forward. And generally, it's not even me doing that. I'm in the middle of the pack playing my role, which is a mid-range shooter, but I may be taking orders from Cheese, who is even sitting at base with comms or with a drone over our head. So roles do change depending on the game, what kit we're using, and how the flow of that game, and what role are we in that game, right?
Exactly.
What has the general assigned us to, or has he not assigned us to anything, and we're just doing our own thing?
Yeah,
adaptability.
Like I was speaking
baby.
about adaptability. I was just gonna mention that about I was speaking about dynamics, and fucking Papa X hit the nose on that one. You got to be prepared. If you're standing there and you look squared away, and the commander speaks to you, we need this, and you're not ready for that, like maybe that's an indicator. Like your prepared readiness is not where it should be. Like maybe you should experience all the roles just in case a moment like that comes out of nowhere. You're like, okay, we need guys. I'm here. Can you get a squad going? But if you're saying, hey guys, we gotta go over here, and like, come on, put some balls in that. Like, let's tell me where you need to go. You guys, we need to be over here. The commander wants us. Blah blah blah. Here's the information. We need type. So dynamics and adaptability, knowing when you're pointed out, okay, we need this, we need this. The guy doesn't even know you. But you better be prepared that he does, and respond like you do, respond like you know me, because we need a fucking quick answer. We don't need stuttering and like we need somebody right now over there. Let's go. Like at least be prepared for that.
Hands down.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Hey brother, next question for the start segment.
Yep. Good old Devin Richardson. Is the Savage team going to 0 hour in the future?
Yeah, it's like I said, like every year we have 0 hour in it, and it's not like all the other choices, trump it. We go with again, like how the team can travel together, how we can get somewhere easier according to expenses, time away from family, time away from job. What things work against us, so it doesn't make us go to these games. Like we want to go to 0 hour every year. It's in the books, but something cool happens every single time, and sometimes we just can't say no. And this year we're like we explained, I explained that we have some ally teams from Ontario coming, and we just want to host these people because we've been out there for so many years, and we get a chance to have that reciprocated feeling of having our allied teams come to us. So that's the only reason why we're not going to 0 hour this year, and possibly maybe next year. Again, it's always going to be in the books. It's 0 hour. Come on now. It's not in your books. What are you thinking about?
Listen, there's other games. If the idea is to get a game in, let's say you're saying, team, let's get a game in the U.S. There are quite a couple of Magfed only big games that are absolutely worth visiting. We have one here in Wisconsin called Balance of Power. It's a great field, a great producer. The game is a 2-day event, and it's huge, right? So
and
there's other options.
Our very own X is the XO for the game
for this year.
Stepping
Yeah.
up to the plate. Stepping up to the plate. Stepping up to the plate, sir.
Right. That's right.
I like
so, you know, take that. We can talk about that offline. I think there's a ton of games you can visit. We can host you here, and you would love it, and you'll get that experience. Definitely before Columbia. It's going to be wild over
there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We were talking last night, me and my co-captain here, co-host of the show, about because we had intel dropped within, you know, talking with Juan, and I have a group chat with the squad that I have. Again, like I'm going to share the logo. We are Central Army Detachment, an all Canadian team. You know, it's been established in February 24th of 2026. That's the patch where we just obviously had the podcast with homie. Where's this guy? We had that episode with Juan where we were talking about, you know, information from his end, but not in detail, because I just wanted to have the interview with the guy and kind of, you know, have a real conversation. We're bringing him back on the show probably in December of this year when they have 2027 in play. So we're gonna have another show with him. We're gonna disclose some in. Yeah, because at this point, this is all 2026 information. And when me and Blindspot were talking, it's like, well, how about if we're getting ready and it's 2026 details, but then more information comes out? We're not even close to the things that we're practicing for. We're training for the wrong fucking reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What if he switches it up on us, man? Like,
yeah.
All right, homie. Next one, please and thank you.
All right. Same one, Rabid Carnage. What advice do you guys have for people curious about Magfed? Magfed ego aside, what's the best standpoint as vets for new players of all ages grow the niche?
Yeah. Wow.
You got to get out there, honestly. I mean, wherever you're at, there's got to be a Magfed game, or at least a Magfed player.
Thank you, Carnage.
You know, I honestly would say, you know, watch some YouTube first, obviously, you know, and then just to understand what it is, at least at the very least. And then just go to a local field, pick up a rental marker, you know, just you know, whatever the Titman marker, and just get near next a Magfed guy. I mean, for the most part, I don't really know any assholes in Magfed, you know, that wouldn't be willing to show a kid a thing or something like that.
Yeah.
We're always willing to help.
Yeah, you know, hey, look, check it out. Loads from the bottom, airs here. It's a paintball gun, it's just shaped differently, I guess. But ultimately, you know, you got to go out there. It's not something that you can just learn off the field. You can get an idea of it off the field, but until you're there, you know, you gotta try it out. So it's like, I just advise people, go out, try it out at least once. We used to have out here the OD project, like they had ODSC, ODNC, ODIL, the operational detachment. They just kind of just went belly up. But anyway, they would host a game once a month, every month. That's 12 games a year. And they would have rental markers. So anybody that wanted to come, they could come out. So unfortunately, we don't have that anymore. They're trying to start something else up, another producer, but it's similar. Once a month, like every third Sunday. Bring your kid out, bring your friend out, bring your neighbor out, bring whoever out. And they got rental markers. Try it out. Just try it out, you know.
We use that as an opportunity to bring in new players for so many years. It's going to be missed because it also gets us through the winter time, right? Your season's over. You want to play, and you can go to that 4-hour MFOG on a random Sunday and be with your guys and not have to be a whole situation, right? So it's going to be missed. I think hopefully somebody picks those up, but we encourage those in all the states we're in. It's just a good way to keep Magfed going. It's not for us right now to be producers, but we love the producers that do it.
I mean, there's steps to this, like, and there's layers to it. I've always said it. There's layers to this shit. There's steps to this shit.
That's right.
You go from an attendee to, you know, organizing a team. And you go from attendee organizing your team to wanting to help out an event. Then you go from that to creating your own event. Then you go from that to actually traveling, meeting other ballers. This is what I'm doing right now. And it's broadening my ranges with people that I get a chance to interview and then bring in, them as family and getting a meeting place happening. I'll see you here, you see me here, and so forth, because I think it's very important to have different players have layers and growing up as a player. When you grow up as a player, this is natural. This is called natural selection. You're not always going to be a player. You will want to be a part of it after a while because maybe it is a stalemate in your interest. How about change it up a little bit here? Go out and help out or ref a game. You know what I mean? Try see it in the game in another lens, right? So I'm all for that for 100%. 100%. Okay, Blindspot, next one, please, and thank you.
Next question is from our brother Ryan Russell.
Hey, thank you, Ryan.
Have you ever thinking about trying airsoft as a team?
Does that go for all of us?
Probably
I have not.
I've played airsoft. I've played
eventually.
Airsoft.
Okay.
It was a random Sunday paintball explosion. We were done with the event that was there, but the airsoft game was still going on. And one of the kids that we knew had like 2 1911 pistols. And he's like, yo, you guys want to go? And I was like, all right, yeah, sure. Whatever, right? I got my mask. Let's do it. You don't feel those things, man. When you're kitted up, you don't feel the BBs hit you. So I can understand people not calling their hits. And then there are quite a bit of younger people there that, kind of in their fields. I don't like I like the realism of the guns and whatnot, but I do not like airsoft. It's not like getting hit with a first strike or even a round ball. You don't feel it, and you can't tell. And people are getting up in their feelings. Oh my God, I shot you like 3 times. Well, bro, you hit my mags, you hit my pack. I didn't feel it. I'm sorry. It's loud. I got my cans on. I didn't hear it. Whatever. So no, it's a no for me.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of like that too, a little bit. That I want to feel the game. I appreciate the LARPing aspect of it, but as it progresses as a player, I see why people want to go and enjoy, airsoft when you're a Magfeder, because you're practically being the same guy. It's just that you're using a different weapon system now at this point. And I just want to feel a part of something. And if I'm worried about being shot because sometimes it stings, well, maybe that's part of living. You know what I mean? Like you got to get the feelings in. You know what I mean? Like I'm not dog shitting any of my homies that do enjoy airsoft. A lot of them switched over. Some of them didn't. Some of them play both Magfed and airsoft, which is dope. But yeah, it's really not my forte either. Like I'm Magfed paintball all the way, kind of.
All the way, 100%.
Yeah, fucking Immortal Army forever.
All right, good old next question. Rabid Carnage.
Yes, Carnage he's been active. I love it.
Oh, yeah. What can we bring to the sport as participants to grow? For example, Mexico has a passion on fire. How can we play a role in developing the same passion in Canada, US, abroad? Keep doing what we do.
So that's the question that Blindspot was saying, Jonathan, about what Carnage was talking about.
Oh, got it.
And you know what I mean? Like that's the question he had for us, for you guys. Oh shit, the question kind of went beyond me here. But what are your guys' intake on bringing in the different ways to enjoy this game as a Magfed player?
It's a good example. He used the passion in Mexico, right? Is that the same comment?
Yeah.
The passion in Mexico is on fire. It's and what
yes,
just for being someone that notices details like that, what I realize is that at least Magfed wise, you're seeing a lot of it's adults, and I don't want to say adults, but it's not I don't see many youth playing, but it tells me that it can grow because it's been positioned as something that a 35, 40, 50-year-old person can play, can do. They can utilize either maybe their ex-military background or do those things that they always wish that they could do. So I'm seeing it on fire because I think the audience figured out who they are. here, and MagFed, it maybe is in a constant state of growth, at least in the US, that it's hard for it, the spark to go off, because the youth still want to do it. They find it expensive. The older guys maybe do or don't want the youth to play, so it gets interesting, you know. We're doing our part, and I always think when I see the battling going on social media, all I tell myself is keep doing our part. Our strategy for the millionth time is to be a team. So we're gonna do what teams do. We're gonna behave like a team. And that's gonna guide us. I think it's gonna push us through all the bullshit, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Action. We're just showing up, and we're all about the action. So if we can lead by our actions as a team, you know, then hopefully folks will be able to say, man, I would love to be a part of something bigger than myself, such as that.
Something popping up right now, at least that I'm noticing, maybe you guys have noticed, is this idea of leagues and tournaments. I see them popping up a little bit now, at least here. The East Coast seems to be pushing for some of those things, and I think it's great. You know, I think that a league is a difficult thing to do when you're looking at how a real league works, right?
Right.
And tournament is totally different than what a league is. So, you know, I'm excited to see all that unfold. That's going to give more reasons for players to go out and play and to organize.
Evolution of the game is happening in real time.
Yeah,
100%.
It's the best time in history to play MagFed paintball.
Exactly, man. There's so much things happening, man. Like
so much. It's so much easier than I think what these guys experienced in 2015 with one platform and a handful of guys. You know, you can travel the world now playing this. It's amazing.
Yeah, 100%. It's becoming more faster. Yeah, for sure. Okay, last start question, my homie.
The last one. What was your favorite event as a team that y'all went together?
I'm stuck between Gun Barrel City and I don't know, maybe the first, or not first, but maybe the 0 Hour X.
Okay.
I don't know, man. It's a toss up. God, they're all.
What was the question?
Oh yeah, what would sorry.
The best city we ever went to?
Best event as a team.
For me, it would have been Hell Survivors. That would have been number one.
Yeah.
And number two would have been when we went to Mad Max last year.
Ooh.
When we showed up in those all black Hawaiian polos and put that work in on their dog ass and gave them most feared opponent.
In an open class game where guys ramping.
In an open class game.
20 balls a second at us. Yeah.
Putting it in.
Yeah.
Hell Survivors was a monster, though. I loved Hell Survivors.
Yeah, that's a beautiful field, too. Yeah.
I feel bad that I didn't even get a chance to go. I was supposed to go, man. Fuck.
Oh, man. It was so amazing, brother.
Big Canada guys.
I feel left out.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
It was good memories. It was a good memory.
It was phenomenal.
It's not even too far. I think it was like a 14 straight drive for us.
Yeah.
Is that what it is for you to come to the States? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, like to Michigan on the other side of the Great Lakes there. It's 14
hours.
Yeah, straight.
I mean, I guess it's not the worst.
No, because the highways are more straight. Like going into Ontario, they're just so winding. There's many lakes that we're driving by. Like, and most of the speed limit's in fucking 90 kilometers to the hour. Like, that crawling speed is tiring. Like when you're driving, you're like, fuck, I want to go fast. This is crawling speed, man. This sucks.
Yeah.
you come out to the prairies, it's just like fucking
100 kilometers.
Yeah, 100 buck
where we'll
20.
do a buck 20.
Yeah. Oh,
it's like, you know what? I want to get there.
So that's about what you're looking at to come into.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're looking into. All right, you guys. We're coming into the end of the show here. I appreciate you for being here, you guys. I appreciate everybody who was in the chat box. I appreciate everybody partaking in all the questions. Please like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. And you're on Facebook, please, follow the show. and everything else cool like that. You guys have any last comments for the end of the show here? Don't forget.
Hey, Alpha, man. Thank you guys for having us, brother. I'm honored, grateful, appreciate you, brother. Keep doing your shit, man. The work is great quality. Keep it up.
Yeah, it was a void that was missing until you filled it. I you know, the other podcasts, those are your guys. I'm glad you filled their void that they left behind. That's good for you.
Yeah, appreciate that. It makes me feel actually really good about that. You know.
Yeah, and you're doing it.
Smile on my face,
I think you're doing it the way that I would like to receive it. It's very Magfed. It's very it feels
appreciate
right.
You.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Wow. S.O.LO?
Oh.
S.O.LO. Oh, he probably froze up.
Nope.
We'll get him in here. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Please comment down below. Do all that fancy stuff. Likes, comment, share. I also like to give a moment to our sponsors and supporters of the show. I'd like to thank Planet Eclipse. They've been such a great addition and respecting that I went out to them, and it's so good to have them a part of the program and representing them as an immortal. Shooting the 200, shooting the 100. Oh, shoot, Planet Eclipse. Another one I'd like to thank is hrtactical.com. HR Tactical has been another cool addition to the show. I appreciate Matthew having me as an operator. Please use my code Alpha2210 and get all the fancy stuff here that's on the screen here that can probably upgrade your game. Another one that I like to appreciate is T1Armament.com. Adam, thank you so much for accepting the call on supporting the program. It feels really good. Visit T1Armament.com for all your tactical junk and needs. Don't forget to shop Canadian if you are local. Another cool addition to the show that we want to thank is I think they're having. There they go. Addition to the show is mcs.com. Please go to mcs.com. Use code SavageRB10. It's changed into a link you can use and follow the link to the mcs.com and get a discount while shopping at hrtactical.com. Brother, what's your last comments for the show as we have these guys having connection issues?
Basically, you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Find me on TikTok.
Instagram, Facebook. You have a plethora of cool things that you show on your sociables there. Anything else?
That'd be basically it.
Okay, cool.
Basically, we had to go hop back into the fields again soon. As soon as the snow melts.
Just around the corner, Silver Creek, April 27th. For you guys that are local to us, here's the list that you can see us at these events and these games that we're bringing some Alberta Ontarians to Alberta, which is Silver Creek, Cochrane, Bray Creek, Rampage. We're going to go there 2 times this year, July 19th and August 23rd. We're also hosting our own event, which is Go For Real Paintball, King Omega, Rise of the Alpha. Also, you can see us back in Silver Creek on August the 30th, and then in September the 6th, 5th to the 6th and 7th. I can't remember. You can see us at Army Paintball. We want to go to Splatters too at the same time. It's been a good thing that we wanted to add on the list. Anything else before we finish you off?
That would probably be it for me. That's all I have for info.
Cool. You want to see extra Magfed content, stuff like that, you can go over to YouTube, Alpha22 Magfed. I got a plethora of vloggy type stuff, montagey type things. I like to shoot cinematic stuff. So if you're kind of really into that kind of stuff, even short form, long form content, 15, 10, 20-minute videos where you get the chance to see how we get to the games, what we've done to do the games, and all the missions and stuff that we partake as a team. Also find me on Facebook. I share a lot of content on there as well. I'm going to try to do more videos. A lot of people like to do that. We also have a group chat. Hey, brother. Behind the podcast. Yeah, if you want to join behind the screen for this podcast group, you could go ahead and message me, myself, and we can get you in there. We talk about pretty much everything and anything, and sometimes too much things.
It's an X-rated chat.
Yeah. So if you guys are watching later on, Strike First. Sorry that we missed you here in the last portions of the show. It's such an honor to have you on. It was great to actually have a conversation with these guys, bro?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was such an honor to have them and seeing the knowledge that they have as players. I also want to thank my moderator. Thank you so much for pulling the strings in the back. But at the same time, everybody say bye. See you later, eh?
See you later, folks.
All right, see you later, everybody. We'll catch you.